Hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to game number 2 of the 2023 Greenwood High School football season. We are live in North Sebastian County on the campus of Fort Smith Northside Mayo Thompson Stadium, Coca-Cola Field, where the Greenwood Bulldogs have made their way up Highway 71 to take on the 7A foe, the Northside Grizzlies, which always seems to be a fantastic ball game here in the other county seat of Sebastian County, up in Fort Smith. I'm Tim Terry, glad to have you aboard here for tonight's final non-conference battle for the Bulldogs. Kevin Jones joining me, as always, here in the booth. The ball barber upstairs with us. We'll be heading down to the sidelines shortly. And here we are.
Yeah, Tim, it's always a joy to come up here to this old historic stadium that they've really renovated nice. Really good atmosphere up here. Love this stadium. But the air's a little tense. I guess everybody still remembers last year's thrilling, may have been one of the biggest comebacks I guess we can remember in recent history. And the Northside fans really remember that one. And not sure they're too accommodating for these Bulldogs. But I got news for the Bulldogs. They did show up and they did warm up. So they're going to kick off here in about 28 minutes or so. So this ought to be a good one. You never know about them, but they've had some dandies over here. I think Greenwood's won 7 of the last 10. So Greenwood's had the upper hand in this series, but this has always been a great game. There's going to be a lot of dudes out there on that field. I'm looking forward to this one.
The ball barber joining us. Richie, what's new, man?
You know, everybody makes a big deal about how much you lead or how long the game is or win every minute. Well, we didn't win a minute last year. As long as you're winning when the final horn blows, well, we weren't winning then either. So hopefully this game here is we get an early lead and we come on out. These Northside guys, they're a little restless after the debacle last weekend. They thought they had that game 8 years in a row. It didn't work out for them. So I think maybe these guys were overlooking them, looking down at South Sebastian County, probably rightfully so, because Greenwood's got something special for them tonight right here, I think.
Last year, September 2nd, we beat Northside at our place 56-53. If you'll recall, Houston was hurt, and Kane Archer came in as a freshman and threw the Hail Mary to Grant Carnes and entered his name quickly into Greenwood lore and kind of a precursor of what we were hoping to see for the next 3 years. And, of course, Kane driving the car now for the Bulldogs. Since 2000, we're 7-5 against the Grizzlies, and I dare say that's the most losses of any opponent that we've had for the last 23, 24 seasons. We're 2-4 here at Mayo Thompson. Last time we won here was September 2nd, 2016. That was 33-25. I can remember the 2014 game where they ran a couple of kickoffs back against us. The 2017 game, I think, Peyton Holt's senior year, 2018, whatever year that was.
18.
Yeah, 18. They kind of shut him down a little bit. And then we had a chance to get him that year, that Hunter Houston's junior year, I guess. They beat us. I guess I can look right here because it's on the map.
29-20.
Yeah, but so been some great battles. Since 1990, this is actually week 1 of the football season. Of course, we played a week 0 game last week. But in this week on the schedule, Greenwood's 23-10 since 1990, 8-5 on the road. This will be our 8th straight week 1 matchup against one of the Fort Smith schools. We're 6-1, playing them here in the week 1. Last 2 seasons, the combined week 1 scores, Greenwood has won 110-101. So interesting. That's including the 56-53 last year. In the month of September, since 1990, the Bulldogs are 109-30-1. Which basically is considered a non-conference schedule time. 48-19 on the road. That's impressive.
Wow.
And on September 1st, since 1995, we're 3-1. We beat Paris in 95, Ronnie Peacock's second year, 48-14. We lost up here in 2000 to the Matt Jones-led Grizzlies, if you recall, 37-7. Went on to win 13 or 14 in a row, or 13 in a row, and win a state title that 2000 season. We beat Southside in 06, 25-21. That was in Greenwood, if I recall. And then 2017, we beat Northside 34-7. So there's this game I was talking about. That was Connor Nolan's senior year, the 2017 game. So, yeah, this is a good rivalry and really a team that's still
a lot of the kids know each other,
yes.
right? they play a lot of off-season ball, baseball, basketball. They all know each other, so it's always kind of heated, but it's always been a good rivalry. I think Greenwood stepped up to the bat here to play these Northside Grizzlies because they are a larger school, but Greenwood's accepted the challenge and done well.
Well, we talked with head coach Chris Young earlier and got his thoughts on last week's nice win against Stillwater and a little bit about some memories here. You know, Coach used to roam these sidelines for a long time with this old man, Joe Fred, the head coach here at Northside. So we visited a little bit about that. And we'll figure out what else Coach has up his sleeve after this quick timeout. Coach Young coming up after this. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. And we welcome you back to the pregame show here with Greenwood versus Northside. And it's my pleasure to be joined by the head football coach and athletic director of Greenwood High School, Coach Chris Young. Coach, I don't know if your goals are for the season. Obviously, state championship's the main thing, but I think a win in week one usually is a goal, and did a pretty good job last week.
Yeah, it was a huge game for us. You know, we'd had that game circled since last year. They got after us pretty good down there, and they're a great football team. You know, that's the reason we play them. We want to see the areas we got to improve in. So we get better before conference play. But I thought our kids came out and played great, and it was a really good win for us. It's amazing how much you got out of that game with Stillwater. I thought you checked off a lot of boxes. We had a 100-yard rusher, 200-yard receivers. Kane almost threw for 300 yards, had 4 TDs, rushed for a TD. And then you had turnovers, you had sacks on defense, but still a lot of building with the penalties and some stuff to clean up. You bet. There were a lot of bright points. Like you said, we got a lot of guys on our team making plays and on offense, on defense, and the kicking game. And so, you know, there's not just that one guy the teams can focus in on stopping, and it gives us a big advantage. Well, the cat's out of the bag now with L.J. Robbins and Braden Davis' speed. We saw those guys hit the Jets and run for some long touchdowns. Yeah, and you left Isaiah Arrington, Grant Carnes. Those guys can run a little bit too. So, yeah, we've got better team speed than we've had, and obviously that's an advantage for us. It's amazing the weapons you have offensively, and it came out pretty injury-free, I guess. The offensive line did a really good job, I thought. Yeah, you know, we've got some young guys. I think we'll be starting 2 sophomores at times this week, but we've got some great leadership up there too. Ryan Short is 3-year starter, and Stein's been back. It's his 2nd year now, and so those guys are going to get better week in, week out. We got a great coach, and Coach Morton does a great job every day with those guys. So we've got to be able to run the football this year. You know, they've been great in the passing game, but run the football is an area we can get better at. And defensively up front, you know, it starts with Archer gets all the noise on offense, but the Archer kid on defense is pretty good. Cash had a great game. Pettigrew was fantastic. Chick up front, those guys set the tone. Yeah, 3 great athletes. You mentioned those 3, and there were a lot more, you know, that came in. Cody Johnson, Cameron Green, several guys, Mark Garrettson that came in, and Eli Whitaker. But those guys are so athletic, especially those first 3, that they cause problem for a defensive line. All right, Coach, we'll take our first time out. We'll come back here and discuss the Northside Grizzlies. You're watching Greenwood High School football.
just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hey, we welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show. I'm sitting down here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, the old stomping grounds, you know, back to Mayo Thompson, and I guess back when you were a little knee biter, you used to run around the joint up there, but really a good football game and a good test again tonight for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you know, I have great memories of that place. Grew up, spent 20 years of my life on that sideline, and good people over there and a lot of good times, and I'm thankful for it. But I'm definitely a Bulldog now, but we enjoy coming back and playing. A ton of respect, not only for the Northside program, their coaches. I got a lot of friends over there on those staffs. And those guys do a great job. You know, you look back at our rivalry over the last few years, and there have been some really, really good ball games, close ball games. Both teams have won at times. And then last year, the way that game ended, I'm sure they've had this game circled.
No question. One of the all-time classics. And really, you tip your hat to the Grizzlies because they're a team that has beaten us over the last, we'll say, 15 years and have kept us on the schedule. Unlike some schools, they just tuck and run whenever they can't get to us. But this has turned out to be a really good rivalry. And luckily, it's a local game. The gate should be good. It is a home and home. But again, you talk about last year's game. What a finish! And I know they've got that game circled.
Yeah, you know, they got after us for 3.5 quarters last year. And, you know, traditionally it's a tough matchup for us. They have great team speed. They got great athletes over there. And hopefully our speed this year allows us to match up a little bit better with those guys. But they're going to be ready to play. They're excited about the game. It's great for our community. It's great for the Fort Smith community. Like you said, a short drive. The stands will be packed. And it's just good high school football.
Well, they're going to be smarting a bit, Coach, because they just lost to the crosstown rival Southside last week. So they're definitely going to be hungry for a victory. Yeah,
you know, that was a tough ball game for them. They had opportunities to win that game. And Southside's really good offensively and you know, played well defensively and just put a game plan together last week against them. But Northside's got great athletes. You know, it starts with a quarterback. Reminds you of a little bit thinner Matt Jones, but I tell you what, the guy can run. The guy can really throw the football. He's a great high school quarterback. And then they've got guys on the edge that if they get behind you, we're not going to catch. Even with our team speed, they've got really elite speed.
Coaching staff up there, any new wrinkles you might see from them?
Nope, same staff. Coach Curry will be his second year as head coach. Ryan Solly's defense coordinator. And those guys are longtime Northside coaches and do a great job. And so they'll have their kids prepared.
Hopefully a great crowd will make their way up from Greenwood and get up here to support these guys.
We need the Bulldogs. We need to be early and stay late and be loud. And, you know, one of the advantages of being a Bulldog is our crowd. And so we're excited about bringing that to Fort Smith.
I don't know why I even mentioned that because they go all over the state. We have the craziest fans. I call them lunatics every week on the air for all these years. It's amazing the people that show up on the road and at home here. It's just it's a testament to the program and just to the community.
Yeah, community in Greenwood's special, and people that aren't in Greenwood don't understand that. But when our kids walk out at 6:30, you know, for a 7:30 game or 7 o'clock game, and the stands are already packed, that's a special feeling. You know, you feel like it's not just you. You got the whole town behind you, and it's easier to go play that game when you got everybody on your back.
All right, Coach, we'll take our last time out. We'll come back and finish up here with the Pregame Coaches Show. This is Greenwood High School Football. Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show, sitting down here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, we talked about checking off all the boxes offensively, defensively. Bodie Steinfeld, Goodwin, Edwards, the special teams unit, Nelms, fantastic.
Yeah, you know, we had those guys, especially you look at Jack Edwards snapping, Landon Nelms punting, and then Bodie kicking. To have those three guys back is huge. You know, Cooper Goodwin doing the holds now. It's great to have him back there because if we do have something go wrong, he can make plays. So, I thought that group had a great start. Coach always done a great job with our kicking game. It's going to be really important tonight. You know, these guys with their speed, your angles change a little bit, and kicking game is going to be a big part of the ballgame.
Well, and if we had an Achilles heel in the special teams, it might have been kick coverage, punt return coverage. I think that Stillwater may have exposed a little bit.
Yeah, you know, they had one big return. We had three guys unblocked out there and just didn't break down, make a play. And part of that credit's to the Stillwater kid. He's a great athlete and made a guy miss. But obviously this week we focused on getting down the field and coming to balance and breaking down a little bit quicker. And we're not going to get a break this week because those Northside guys are just as quick.
And, Coach, the short non-conference season, of course, with the 2 games, so conference play starting next week, but really look forward to tonight and hopefully get a win over a big rival, Northside.
Big game. Keep that momentum going and get after it tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Head football coach Chris Young. Come back for kickoff. It's the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Northside Grizzlies. This is Greenwood High School football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
To Mayo Thompson Stadium, home of the Grizzlies. Historic Mayo Thompson Stadium. You know, you heard Coach talk about, I think he said 20 years he roamed the sidelines down here with Coach Joe Fred Young when he was young, so a lot of memories here. But obviously be rooting for the Navy Blue and White tonight. And I talked to an old alumni from up here earlier this week, and he had said something about it. He ran into Coach Young. He played for Joe Fred back in 82 or 3. And he had on his Greenwood gear, and he said, it hurt my heart to hear Coach say he was rooting for Greenwood. I said, well, he might root for you guys whenever you're not playing for us.
Right.
Or playing against us.
Not tonight, boys.
No,
Not
you're
tonight.
right. That's right.
88 degrees here tonight, Tim.
Beautiful.
A little wind out of the north, about 11 miles an hour, so the sun's starting to set. But Greenwood faithful over there packed in as usual. Would you say 85% full?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Close to 85.
Yeah.
But the Greenwood faithful travel well.
We saw on Leland Barclay's Twitter account a while ago that McLean Moody was not going to play tonight. Their starting quarterback due to illness. So that's a huge loss for Northside. So be interesting to see who their backup. They announced McLean in the starting lineups here on the in-house video feed, but obviously not enough time to change that.
Is there any more quarterbacks listed?
Well, yeah, I don't see another one. So it'll be interesting to see who their backup quarterback will be.
I don't see one on the roster.
There's not one listed on their roster.
Well, they may not need one.
True. He's run the Wildcat, go
Wildcat.
like Darren McFadden style.
The Wild Bear.
Right. Larry Arnaud is one of their captains. Number 32 is Devin Jones. Number 2 is Rashawn Clark. And 65 is Damian Lopez. That's the captains for the Northside Grizzlies. They're going to be in their home red tops with black pants. They've got red helmets with the Grizzly logo on both sides. The Greenwood Bulldogs in their road whites, top and bottom tonight. Navy blue numerals front and back. Northside with white numerals front and back. And their names on the back of the jerseys, which I kind of like. I don't know if Greenwood would ever do it, but
yeah, you would notice that. I didn't notice that until just now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, I like that.
It's pretty rare in high school.
Right.
They may be starting a trend.
Bulldogs on the far side. We're set up over here on the home side, of course, at Mayo Thompson. And the captains have made their way out to midfield for Greenwood. Josh Allen, Eli Whitaker, good to see him dressed out. Coach wasn't sure if he's going to play, and he may not still play, but he is dressed out. Same with Riley White. He's dressed out, but not sure if he'll see action. And then, of course, 11's L.J. Robbins, and probably we'll see a lot of action from L.J., hopefully. Some banged-up players, of course, we talked about. Caleb Garner maybe banged up. Curious to see if he gets going tonight. Real Food Company, of course, his mother owns, and father, I guess. But
you got that down now.
Yeah, here's go to midfield.
I've got heads, I've got a tails, and I've got a tails. You guys travel. What's your call?
Tails.
I've got a tails call. It's tails. You've won the toss. What would you like to do?
Defer.
We're going to defer. You're going to kick the ball. Okay?
We won the toss. We're going to defer.
I think that's just right on script, Richie.
That's right.
It's always a good thing.
Remember the coin.
Always good to win the coin toss and defer. That I'll have Mr. Buffkin go back and research that. How many games we've won when we've won the toss?
Oh boy,
don't doubt him. He can do it.
Probably a lot, since we've won a lot of games anyway.
We won last week.
We did.
Right, we won one in a row when winning the coin toss.
Don't think the weather's going to be a factor tonight.
Right.
There isn't. Richie, is there any wind blowing down there? We got a pretty
No,
good
they
breeze.
kind of got us boxed in with the new like GMAC, if you will, down there.
Well, that's the new gymnasium.
Yeah, that's
and the new gymnasium here. There is no wind down here. It's pretty still. You can see the flags on the back of the stadium there whirling, but this one down here, Old Glory, down here, it would be the west end zone is still as everything.
They did kind of create a bowl here. Yeah. The gym's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Both schools, Northside and Southside, with new basketball facilities, much needed for sure for Southside. I hate that they're not in the old Condark field house anymore, but certainly a step up for basketball up here in Fort Smith.
I did peek in there, and it looks as though they've converted to volleyball, maybe.
Probably playing volleyball there right now. Both teams on the field now. They've ran through their respective run-throughs, and we're about ready for football here at Mayo Thompson. Greenwood will kick off to start this football game. The Grizzlies will receive. Of course, you talked about east and west field, so there's sun setting to the west, which is to our left, but it hopefully won't be a factor too long.
The sun has traveled down Garrison Avenue and found its home in the western sky. Fort Smith, it's Friday night in the River Valley.
Ezra Phillips is back deep for the Grizzlies, along with Cam Massey, who's number 1, and number 6 is Isaac Wright. Bodie Steinfeld's got it teed up for the Bulldogs.
Wonder if we pooch or not.
Be interesting to see.
I remember KJ here tried to get it in the box twice in a row and didn't make it. Run both of them back.
Yeah, came out at the start that half of 2014.
Number 17, Bodie Steinfeld.
This should be an interesting ball game. Northside, of course, lost to Southside last week, a game that I think most thought that Northside would win. You hope they didn't get their dauber down. They'd beaten the Mavericks 7 or 8 times in a row.
Well, I think they won. They were winning most of the game.
Right, yeah. We kept getting updates. We're underway at Mayo Thompson.
There's your answer.
And it's booted on the return and back, fielded and ran into the end zone. He's going to have to try to bring it out. And that is right. Wow. And he is swarmed under at the 9. L.J. Robbins down there on the tackle. They give him the 10-yard line. So Northside in a hole starting out here. And curious to see who's the quarterback.
I see him talking to him. I can't see a number. 9.
Yeah, that's Carter Techmeyer.
Maybe.
Now in high school, even though he bobbled it out there, if it would have rolled into the end zone, it would have still been a touchback.
I believe so.
That's correct.
I guess running it, he can wander into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be Carter Techmeyer. He's a junior at quarterback.
Listed as a wide receiver.
And he'll give to Wright. Nice carry, but there's a Cash Archer. First tackle of the night, 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. Ran him down from behind Isaac Wright.
Archer on the stop.
Out in the middle of the field now. They gave him 4 yards officially, so 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Ball's put on
Archer,
14.
Chick, Pettigrew up front. Techmeyer in the shotgun now to throw. Unloads his first pass, and it is incomplete. Looking for Cam Massey. And that's Brady Mackey over there in the area. Coverage was Landon Nelms. We've got Caden Nelms rather on the near side. Looks like Zitzman at a linebacker spot. You see Josh Allen at a linebacker spot. That's Kaylor Jasna getting a start tonight. Talked about some banged-up defensive players. And Zach Edwards, the other linebacker, sets our defense. 2 down linemen right now. And Archer on the run, coming in hot. And down he goes! Cash whipped the left tackle, and he gets a sack tonight. Sack number 1 for Cash Archer. Wow.
Well, I didn't think he was going to get there, but that old right arm just took him down.
That's Eddie Castillo. And yeah, you're right. He was getting blocked. Cash is snuck in there and tripped up Techmeyer. Tough spot for Carter Techmeyer getting thrown into this ball game with a late scratch of McLean Moody, who was their starting quarterback. Punt time now from the end zone. The kick is away. It's a good one. High spiral. LJ fair catch signal and caught at the 40.
Robbins makes a fair
So
catch.
Greenwood will have a short field and plus territory. Here come the mighty Bulldogs. Up front, Ryan Shortus at center. I see Cody Taylor coming out at left tackle. Elijah Carraway gets a start at left tackle. Left guard is Cody Taylor. Beg your pardon.
Ball spotted
It
at the 39-yard
is
line of Northside.
Stein over at right tackle. And let's see what Archer can do on the first play. He'll give to Braden Davis, and he has running room across the 35. Bulls his way to the 33. 6-yard pickup. Brett Woosley at right guard.
Second down.
2nd and 4, Archer to throw. Carnes complete, first down, far sideline, 25 to the 23.
Archer's pass complete to Whitaker.
That's 9 yards. And the chains are moving.
Carnes on the reception, first down.
1st and 10, they gave it the 24. LJ comes in motion to the near side, twins to the right. Archer again to Carnes, complete to the 20 and out of bounds at the 22.
Archer
They give him 7 yards. 15 total.
Malachi Warren on the stop.
Second
down, ball spot to
3.
16.
Trips to the short side and officials whistle blows. What we got?
Ball
Move it
moved
back
to
a
the
yard.
17-yard line.
Yeah, I was going to say, they spotted it one heavy. 2nd and 3. Same formation. Robbins comes in motion right to left. Archer's going to roll this way now, look to throw. And it is Arrington. He slipped down but caught it at the 7. So it's 10 yards and a first down.
Archer's pass complete to Arlington.
That's Arrington. He's a junior.
First and goal.
1st and goal for
The
Greenwood
7-yard
at the
line.
7. It's Noah Chaser in motion. Davis gets the call. Off tackle right side. Got to the 5, then stood up. Nice play
Davis on the carry.
by Malachi Warren for the Grizzlies. Also Clark.
Malachi Warren.
2
on the
yards
stop
for
on the north
Davis
side.
on the second carry.
Goal, ball spotted at the 5-yard line.
Archer in the shotgun. Full house backfields. Robbins will leave the backfield, and they'll give to Davis again. Try on the left side. To the 2. Bulls his way down there. Flag comes in. Let's see what
Davis
this
on the
is.
carry. Flag on
Holding
the
or
play.
a face mask?
It's a 3-yard pickup to the 2. They're going to say a face mask.
Yeah, they threw it right at the running back. Almost hit him in the face.
It was like 4 Grizzlies that were kind of tackling Braden that time, so it really had to have been something on the north side player. Wasn't the Bulldog in sight. Woolsey was in the area, but certainly wasn't holding. Let's see what the white hat says.
Half the distance.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 44. Defense. Half the distance to the goal. Replay second down.
That's Calderera, so they'll replay second down, so it goes to goal to go.
Second
The
goal
inside
for
the
1 yard
1,
line
second
after
and goal,
penalty.
beg your pardon. Cluster formation off to the right side. Robbins will break that and come left side in motion. Davis gets the call, and he's in for the score, no problem. A 1-yard touchdown
Greenwood, Davis
carry
on the 1-yard run.
for Braden Davis and the Bulldogs.
Methodical and
Yeah.
quick and done and very efficient.
Short field where they started. 39.
39.
Yeah.
5 plays, 39 yards. Kind of anticlimactic here. What are we doing? We have a football game going. Let's go.
Yeah. Bodie Steinfeld on for the PAT. That's Jack Edwards with the snap. It's a beaut. Goodwin with the hold.
The extra point by Steinfeld is good. And with 9:30
Cooper Goodwin.
remaining in the first
Right
quarter,
down the middle,
it's
7-0.
Bulldogs 7,
9:30 to play.
0. The Northside Insteppers are selling 50-50 tickets tonight.
As
$1
Davis
apiece.
goes
The
in
drawing will be
from 1
held
yard.
At the beginning of the third quarter. 50-50 tickets.
Well,
$1
I
apiece.
can't think of a
Drawing
better
will be
time
held
to give some
at the
shout-outs than to
beginning
Paul
of
and
the
Sue
third
Gillum
quarter.
out at Shadow Lake. Appreciate y'all tuning in as usual. My man Ron Nelson's got us tuned in.
Preserving memories since
Dean and Jesse,
1999,
appreciate it.
GreenwoodDogPound.com.
Let's see here.
Leaders are making their way through the stand selling programs if you would like a program.
Kurt, Steph, Cooper down in Little Rock got us tuned in. Appreciate it.
Steinfeld to kick off.
Well, we'll try.
Redo, reset. Interesting what they do, the kick choice there. That was a squibber last time. I don't think he missed the kick, but
I agree.
it was very effective.
We'll see. Again, Massey back deep with Clark. Or beg your pardon, with Wright and Phillips. Steinfeld's kick. This one's up and away.
Ooh.
And it will be Wright from the 2. near side, back up to the hash, now middle of the field, 15 to the 20.
Sleepy.
And to the 21-yard line. Sleepy's it's been in there. Zachary with Zach Edwards. A couple of the Zach boys getting in on the action. They'll give him the 21, first down for Northside. And here's Carter Techmeyer. I'm going to give it another shot.
First and 10 Northside, ball spot at the 21.
Thinking if they were going to throw the ball, they would throw here on the home side. Sun angle's a lot better for the receiver.
They're stacked up twins right and twins left, and that's right back there in the backfield with Techmeyer. And draw play. Techmeyer hit in the backfield.
Fumble.
Ball came loose, and the Bulldogs have it.
Yep.
Who came out of it with it?
Zach Edwards.
Fumble on the play recovered by
No.
Greenwood.
Number 1.
That is Braden Skaggs came up with the fumble recovery. The Bulldogs in business on a super short field now at their Grizzly 21. And I'm not sure if Wright didn't run into his own guy.
Into the big lineman there, I think. They do have some big linemen.
Well, here we go. Party time. Short field for Archer. Talking about his stats getting killed here on these short fields. We'll see what's up. Kane in the shotgun. Full house backfield. We'll see if Robbins empties it. He does. He'll come out and motion to the left side. And Braden Davis gets the call.
Wow.
Good push for that offensive line. Wow. Good 6-yard pickup for Davis. Braden with 106 yards last week, including a 64-yard touchdown scamper, I believe, 67-yarder, showed the Jets. Second and 4.
From the 15.
Archer will bring Chaser across the formation right to left, and then throw to it. Nope, ball was tipped. Nice defensive play out there from Lucas Calderera. An incompletion, first one for Archer. He's 3 for 4.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Yep. And 3rd and 4 from the Northside 15.
Third down.
8:50 to go, first quarter. Bulldogs already up 7-0. Twins right, twins left. Here comes Robbins with some stutter step motion. Now he'll go across to the right side, and Archer will give to Braden Davis. He stood up. Big 99 got a handful of him. No gain on the play. That's Taylor Webster, big junior defensive lineman.
I think they're going to give him a yard.
They did. Wow, okay, so 3rd down and 3. We'll take it.
4th
and 3, rather. I beg your pardon. Greenwood's going. Archer went hard to count, and the guy came across, no call. Wow. And now we got a timeout on the field. I believe Northside wants the timeout. Try to get the hard count, get Sean Granados to jump. Thought he got him, but no flag. So Northside burns the timeout with 8:24 to go. 4th and 3 Greenwood at the Grizzlies 14.
If the defender didn't come across the line and give him a kiss, he missed a good opportunity.
Right. Are you saying they missed that one?
My cousin Heather and her husband David Bjork tuned in at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas.
Beautiful.
Yeah. They're not in jail up there. They're stationed.
I think you mentioned that last week, so it's getting to be a pattern.
Well, for those that may not have tuned in last week.
They may be in jail.
Like, yeah, right.
You're covering for them. It's fake news.
You're right.
Come on.
So 4th and 3. Here we go. Offense on the field. Bulldogs with trips to the short side. That's the right. And Archer in the shotgun brings Robbins across in motion to the near side. Kane looking across the middle. Just waited, but Chaser couldn't find him. He waited for him to get clear, and Chaser did, but the throw was a little bit low, and a turnover on downs, and the north side holds. So a victory for the Grizzlies after a fumble.
Kane just kind of fell off that pass a little bit. If he'd stepped into it, I think he makes that throw.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not too sure he doesn't score.
First down for the Grizzlies, and Carter Techmeyer back out. One play and a fumble last time out. Let's see what's up. They bring in a new running back. That's Jaden Foster. He's a sophomore, number 28. He flanks Techmeyer to his left. They're stacked up, twins right, twins left, and here he goes. Foster gets the call. He's tripped up, and he'll get to the 18. They'll give him about 3.5 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 6 for the Grizzlies.
Number 28, Jaden Foster on the carry.
Well, the Grizzlies started out their first drive on their own 10, and then their 21, and this one on the 19.
That's tough sledding.
That is tough sledding.
Zach Zitzman got the stop for Greenwood.
18-yard line.
Techmeyer again in the shotgun. with Foster off to his left. And they give again to Foster. Looking for a hole. He's hit and gets to the 20. That's Chick.
Foster on the carry.
Did most of the work. Edwards in there as well. Zach Edwards.
Edwards on the
across
stop.
the 20. We'll give him the 21, 3rd and 3.
What do you do here at Northside? You run the ball?
You got to. I think.
Line.
I don't know. Yeah, the whole game plan's out the window with your starting quarterback hurt and sick or whatever the case may be. Here's Techmeyer. Time for him to come out. He's in trouble. And Archer with his second sack. And it's a loss back to the 18. A late flag flies.
Uh-oh.
Flag on the play.
I wasn't watching.
And I guess it's going to be on a Bulldog for taunting of some sort.
After
you
the
get
whistle,
Chick
yeah.
and Archer in the area.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 42.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty from the end of the line. Will be a first down.
I feel like it had to be something he said because they were away from the players, moving away from Northside.
Yep.
Had to be something he said.
Yeah, certainly was. Mark Garrettson comes in. That's a huge penalty. Greenwood's going to get the football back.
Ball spotted at their 33-yard line.
So, Rick and Sandy Thrift are in Atlanta, Georgia. They got us tuned in.
Spike.
The old coach, yeah. So it's first down for Northside at their own 33. Here's Techmeyer trying the tunnel screen. It's complete.
Wow.
But Nelms
Look at
had him
Nelms.
for a minute. But it was going to be horse-collared and let go. A very heads-up play from Nelms. But it gave Kaylor Jasna time to come over and close the door. Jasna, the junior, a 5'9", 165-pounder. No gain on the play.
Big Johnson.
Maybe a loss of 2, actually, so 2nd and 12.
Big Johnson in.
Cody Johnson, 49 at the defensive end spot. Very smart play from Landon Nelms. Just such a great defensive cornerback over there. Play design was pretty decent, but just couldn't get out of the grasp of Massey. Play coming in from the sidelines with 6:24 to go. Clock running. I haven't seen a play clock. Yeah, there it is. 5 seconds. Techmeyer just got it away. Play action. He'll roll right, and they throw it. It is incomplete. And here comes a flag from way back in the backfield. The other side, I guess, is going to be on Jasna. Turns out, it's glad Skaggs couldn't see it in the sunlight because he had an easy pick 6, but it was not going to be available. Jasna didn't like the call.
That guy's got a cannon.
It was an impressive flag. It was from the 30 on the other side and went to the 35 over here. That's a 35-yard flag toss. That's an eagle eye as well. So another penalty keeps the drive alive, so the Grizzlies getting out of the hole via the penalty on Greenwood, which was one of our a talking point last week. Too many penalties in week 1 or in game 1. So first down for Northside at their own 46. They're approaching the midfield stripe. Here's Techmeyer. He'll try Foster, and the ball's loose again, and the Bulldogs have it.
Here we go.
He's got it. Picked up. That's Mackey. It's going to be a scoop and score. Touchdown. Oh, baby. Archer stripped it. Mackey scooped it up at the 35 and went to the house. Brady Mackey, a scoop and score. And the Greenwood defense, with all the penalties and trouble, come through with 6 points. Magical. Here's Jack Edwards to snap to Coop Goodwin. And Bodie Steinfeld will try the right leg again.
Steinfeld to attempt the extra point.
Just when the momentum's going your way if you're a Grizzly fan, just like that, Archer stripped it loose from Foster. And
it's back-to-back turnovers.
that ball banged around for a while. Mackey tried to pick it up twice. The second time he got it, and he was off to the races.
We're waiting on our kicking ball.
Right. And here it comes. So here we go. 6 minutes left and a 35-yard scoop and score for Mackey. PAT's on the way. Right down Rogers Avenue. 14-0. Bulldogs lead the Grizzlies.
14, Northside Grizzlies 0.
A defensive score ball, Barber. That's just what the doctor ordered.
Kind of give it to him, so they said, we'll take 6 back.
Tyler Calloway's got us tuned in. Appreciate it, brother. He's always listening.
That's 782-894.
Yeah, we'll try to remember to give the times.
Yeah, we're exactly 6 minutes.
We've got our road traveling media equipment that doesn't include all that, or maybe Sean forgot it, but
No,
Sean,
we didn't forget it.
He don't forget anything.
He don't forget nothing.
So anyway, we'll try to remember to give times. They can see the score, they can't see the times.
Steinfeld, kickoff.
Bodie's got it teed up again at the 40.
For Northside.
And Cam Massey's back for the Grizzlies. Boy, Northside needs to hit something positive here. You can certainly lose the Daubers in this one. Steinfeld's kicks up and away. And it's going to be Brock actually at the 4. That's Damani Brock. 15, stutter step into the 20. Little bolt through. Jasna there for the stop, though, along with Grant Carnes. Damani Brock is a sophomore. He got out to the 25, so a pretty decent return for the sophomore going into action.
He killed us in 8th and 9th grade. That guy could run, dude. We didn't want to tackle him. He was big, force to be reckoned with.
You know, I was going to say that, Richie. There was a guy that I think that Darby had that was a quality running back.
That's him.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, and Big Johnson got that last big tackle over there, made that fumble. That's a great play by the sophomore there.
Love it. Well, here's Techmeyer back there, and there's your guy, Damani Brock, the sophomore, is back there in the backfield, number 14. Look for him to get the football. He does on a draw play, dead ahead, and a good burst across the 30 to the 32. Zach Edwards on the stop. Picked up 7, second down and 3. They may have found something here. You know, you always try to play those upperclassmen and give them a shot. But hey, you put the best players on the field you got. That may be what the Northside coaching staff's thinking. Brock, it's your show, baby. Let's see what you got. He's back there again with Techmeyer. Techmeyer's going to keep this time. Zitzman was there waiting, though. Good job from Zach Zitzman. Not asleep that time. 2 yards, though, and it's 3rd and 1. Boy, you read your keys, guys. Everybody in the stadium knew 14 was getting it. Zitzman stayed at home.
That was a good play call.
That's fantastic. Yes.
Big 3rd down here for these Grizzlies.
You got to give it to 14 again.
Yep.
Keep going to the well until they can stop you. Techmeyer's waiting on it. They'll probably try a hard count. And they did. Greenwood didn't even flinch. Signs come in from the Northside coaching staff. Here's Techmeyer.
Hand it to 14.
Yep. And they collide in the backfield, and the quarterback keeper, no, sir. And again, Zach Edwards, boy, a junior, a field day in the backfield, a loss of 4 back to the 30. It's punt time for the Grizzlies. Wow, what a play. A nice series from Zach Edwards, 5'10", 196-pounder. I love that kid. Boy, this defense
quick.
Keep bringing stars out.
Quick, and they play fast.
Yeah, and Coach talked about the team speed on that defensive side for sure. It's one of our fastest teams defensively, top to bottom, or probably offensively, too, all 22 players. LJ's back at the 40. It's a good snap. The punt to line driver. LJ's going to get a chance to return this one. Can he get a good bounce? He did. He fumbled it, scooped it again. And he's on the way to the 46, though. A 6-yard return for LJ. The Bulldogs start in their own territory at the 46-yard line. And here comes.
I think that's the first time the balls went past the 50.
We've got Landon Billy in this time at right guard for Kane Archer.
Good. I think he limped off last week. Maybe he's healthy.
Archer in the shotgun. Davis to his right. Going to throw. Look left. Now rolling right. And underneath, there's LJ. Great catch. Avoids a bad hit. Got the 48-yard line, so it's 6 yards. 2nd and 4, first catch for LJ. Dotson on the stop for Northside. Arrington out here with LJ. You've got Chaser and Carnes up top. Here's Carnes in the flat. Can he find the sticks? He does. Bulls his way to the 41. 7-yard pickup. 3rd catch for Carnes. Greenwood moving quickly now. Working from the right hash. Heading right to left on your radio dial. 1st down and 10. They move it back to the 41. Archer empties the backfield, sends Davis out to the left, and he looks that way. Now back right, now up top, now scrambles a little right. Still looking, just throws it away wisely.
Yes, sir. It's pretty good coverage there.
Yep. Pass, 2nd down.
5 out of 8 for Kane Archer early on here.
Kane has to be looking right into that sun right now.
Evan Reed at a receiver spot. He'll come into the backfield with L.J. Robbins, 2 receivers back there. They'll both leave and head to the right in a trips formation now with Carnes. 2nd and 10. Oh, quarterback draw. Let's see what Kane can do. Good spy on him. He'll get to the 36, though. He got 5 yards on the ground. That's his first carry.
Uh-oh.
And a little extracurricular in the pile.
I see a flag.
Flag on the play.
Look, Malachi Warren with a nice tackle, though. Kept his eye on Archer, didn't let him loose, and then Warren may have been guilty of the infraction here. He's coming off the football field.
The Dogs are backing up,
which is interesting. They're certainly talking to the Northside guy. They go and give each other a little dap. Good sportsmanship from Eric Brewer and LJ.
After the play was over, player unsportsmanlike. Number 44.
Wow.
Northside. To throw on the punt.
Wow.
Number 44 has been disqualified.
What?
Ooh, wow.
So that's Lucas Calderera has been ejected. He's coming off the field now. They brought 34 off, but Calderera was the one called for throwing a punch. Certainly didn't see it, but
I think he's the one that picked up the ball, and he thought it was a fumble, and somebody come over and grabbed him, and he just kind of threw his arm up, and they got him.
That's a shame. I hate to see that. The kid's out there busting his tail. Here's Archer, though, on first down. Pumps once, wanting to go up top for Arrington. Got him! Touchdown! Oh, baby, what a catch from Arrington. They're going to say he held on as it went to the deck. It's a 21-yard touchdown pass to the junior, Isaiah Arrington, his second catch.
21, is that what you said?
Yep. He caught it in the end zone, went down, got both feet in and hit the deck, and then there's a flag out on the field, though.
Unsportsmanlike on the coach's sideline warning.
Oh, it's okay. I saw their athletic director in the west end zone down there. He was signaling incomplete, I believe, too. The ball did come out, but I think they considered him already completing the catch. We'd be in about a 6-minute review if we were in the NFL instant replaying it.
I knew that was coming.
Here's a PAT. Edwards is snapped to Goodwin. Down on a knee to hold. And Steinfeld. And the kick is up and good. 21-0. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. First quarter, Bulldogs up 3 touchdowns.
Northside's in that scary area right now. They've been playing hard, but it's easy to let go right now, and they just can't do it. Plus, they've had an ejection. And
starting quarterback out. That's a starting linebacker just got tossed for a punch that may or may not have been malicious. I think there was some grappling inside. And he kind of showed coach, look, the guy had a hold of me. I just kind of tried to get him off. Well, they consider it a punch. It's Kobe Berna's crew. But we're going to give this officiating crew the benefit of the doubt. I got scolded last week by the white hat for being too negative on the officials.
Scolded?
Well, so I won't apologize, but I'll try to take it easy on the officials.
Does he know who he's dealing with?
Yeah, yeah, I really don't care.
He's like crank old Tutti up there. Here we go. Well, he was encouraging to be a little bit more politically correct.
I was trying to, but a fair catch is a fair catch.
Yes, sir.
21-0. Greenwood leads with 2:40 to go. Steinfeld, again, will swing the right leg through. Massey back deep for the Grizzlies. This one's off and away, and Wright's going to get it at the 2. Great kick in the corner. It's bobbled at the 5, and Wright's in deep, deep trouble. Sleepy's it's been first contact, and then Skaggs cleans up the mess at the 12. Boy, that's just a bad feeling. What about Steinfeld throwing it in the coffin corner, guys? That's impressive.
That's really hard to field that, and you kind of want him to let that go, but
you don't know if it's going to go out or go in the end zone.
Reggie Fish on us over there.
Either way, it's good for you.
Yeah, that's right. I agree. Yeah, you can't be wrong if you're the receiving team. I agree.
I think 25 teams in the NFL, that ball is completed. But if you're the Dallas Cowboys, that's definitely incomplete in the playoffs.
100%. There you go. Now I hear you.
Oh,
now
man.
I hear you.
Richie.
Here's Carter Techmeyer going to try it again. He's got Brock back there with him, and Brock gets the call dead ahead. Chick waiting on him. Chick, good job of fighting off a block and completing the tackle. Edwards in there as well, but that was all Brendan Chick, the senior. They gave him 2 yards, and it was a quality 2 yards, so 2nd and 8.
Grizzlies looking for something positive. They've had 4 possessions: punt, fumble, fumble, punt.
Wow, man. So Techmeyer, I don't know if I don't try the speedy Brock, see if Techmeyer can hook up with him.
Throw it to him, let him go.
I don't really recommend throwing against this defense, but try something different. Here's 2nd and 8. Techmeyer, empty backfield. He's going to unload deep, and Nelms is there, and it's a pickoff. Yep. Interception for Landon Nelms. How, baby, at the 44. That's a no-fly zone over there on Big 27 side. Just unbelievable, guys.
Like to welcome our newest Bulldog fan, Lakin Corley, to the broadcast.
Hey, all right.
Over in Spiro, Oklahoma.
Nice. So here's Archer back to work at the Northside 44. Was it 3rd turnover, you said?
Woo. Well, yeah.
And Davis gets the
Look
call.
out, here
Running room with the 40, 35, 30 to the 25. And a nice run for Davis. 19-yard pickup. The chains move.
That was mano a mano. Was that number 3 out there? That's an excellent tackle.
Ezra Phillips. Very good. Chains weren't set. Bulldogs are off and running. Davis gets the call again. And the 20-yard line, it's 5 yards. Wow.
Led the way from the Grizzlies.
2nd down and 5. Greenwood quickly to the line. Archer in the shotgun. Davis to his left this time. We're going to throw LJ across the middle to the 10 and stood up there. He'll get the 9. It'll be 1st and goal, 11 yards.
Hey, 3 came to play, and that's a great catch. Fantastic catch.
That's twice LJ's gone across the middle. Saw him have some happy feet against Fayetteville this time. He's caught 2 nice ones across the middle. Davis this time gets the call. Can he get the pay dirt? He does! Oh, baby! 9 yards for the senior. Braden Davis, his 2nd rushing touchdown. And the Bulldogs with 58 seconds left in the 1st quarter light the light again on a 9-yard scamper from Braden Davis.
Big hole. They're on that left side, Big Taylor.
Yep.
Shortest.
Steinfeld to attempt the extra point.
Those boys are just fantastic up there moving people. Landon Billy in there, Caraway over there. Here's Steinfeld. Edwards, Jackson, high snap. Not too bad, though. Good one, no problem getting it down. 28-0 Bulldogs, 58 seconds left. 1st quarter. This is a football clinic going on so far for these Greenwood Bulldogs. Wow.
Well, he had 3 turnovers out of 5 possessions. That's not going to be good for even the Cowboys.
Right. And we'll certainly have that.
Turnovers?
Oh, yeah.
Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
But you got such a great defense. You can overcome it. Come on, you guys. If you lose your preseason, that means you're going to be good. Are you still losing?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't follow me?
I do. I just. Coach Possett's got us tuned in over at Lake Eufaula. Oh, baby.
Wow.
Keith Brown's in Tucson, Arizona. We're going to get over to Winslow, Arizona. My man Yoke's up in Fayetteville. And it kicks away.
Another one in that corner.
It's going to be Brock. He'll try it from the 2. To the 10, up to numbers 15. Hey, Jasna. Kaler just fighting off a block. Jasna's special breed.
According to my stats, I don't think Northside's gotten past their own 35.
We're live in Shelbyville, Kentucky, too.
That's tough.
All over the place. A nice crowd out there tonight. Appreciate y'all tuning in. So it's the 15-yard line, and Techmeyer back at it again. Tavarius King goes in motion over to the left side. Brock dots the I back there in the pistol look. Techmeyer's got it. He'll try Brock. He's trying the left edge. Jasna couldn't get him there. Nelms give it a shot.
Was there some speed?
Yep. Josh Allen forced him out of bounds finally. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 for the Grizzlies.
Now, all these fans that's down here on the east side of the 50, they paid admission too, and they've yet to see much action down here.
47 seconds. It'll be down there just when we flipped into the
So they get to watch the second quarter, is that what you're saying? Just saying.
They only gave him 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Terrible spot.
I agree. Here's Techmeyer wanting to throw in the flat, and that ball's tipped. Jasna just got a paw out, trying to find Massey. And Kaylor Jasna, the junior. Good game so far tonight.
That guy's done growing up. I didn't hardly recognize him out there looking kid.
He does look, yep. He's filled out, Richie. You're right.
Yeah, for sure.
3rd down and 6. Techmeyer in the shotgun. Brock to his right this time. And he'll roll right, look to throw. Chips in pressure. Techmeyer in trouble. And down he goes. Archer read him down for behind. 3rd sack for Cash.
Is he hurt?
It's a 4-yard loss back to the 15. That's Archer's 3rd sack. A lot of folks had a shot at him, but Cash
never
cashing
gave up.
in. That's right.
Never gave up, and the bank is open. He didn't do the bank.
Credit Edwards for slowing him up.
Yes, and then Chick as well. Gotta tell you, my man Ronnie Moquette's got us tuned in Kentucky. I couldn't go without giving him love. We did hear 7 Nation Army in pregame. That's one of Ronnie's horses. So. Punt time for Northside. It's away. Good one this time. LJ at his own 44. Cross the midfield stripe to the Northside 45. It's shaking and baking. He'll get to the 42, and that's where he's put down.
That's the quarter. That's the quarter.
And the end of the quarter. So if you're over here on the east side of the stadium, welcome to the football game. It's coming your way. 28-0. Greenwood in command here at Mayo Thompson. We will take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Asian Kitchens.
We welcome you back to Mayo Thompson, Coca-Cola Field. Tim Terry, Meet Jones, the ball barber. 28-0. Bulldogs in command here. And they have the football at the Grizzlies' 40-yard line, 41 rather. 1st down, here we go. Kane Archer in the shotgun with 4 wide, and he'll give to Davis. Nice play in the backfield there, big 33. Eric Brewer came flying in. It'll be a loss of 1 for Davis.
That's a great play by Davis, just hanging on the football. Never had control of it, but as he's being tackled, reeled it back in.
I was thinking fumble time there is kind of a late decision there to give from Archer or to take. I'm not sure how that works in that exchange there. Kane's going to throw this time, and it's complete. And that is Noah Chaser. He'll have the 30-yard line. A 12-yard pickup and the 1st down. First catch for Chaser tonight.
Yes, sir. Big Noah.
Chaser is 5'10", 165, a senior. Still middle of the field. Bulldogs on the march here. Davis play action. Archer rolls out underneath LJ. Oh, one-handed snag across the middle. Look at that. Spins at the 15 down to the 11-yard line. Oh, baby. 19-yarder. Woo!
I can do this.
Landon Robbins. Quickly, Greenwood on 1st down at the 11. Davis gets the call, bounces out to the left. Couldn't take on the defender there. Warren Bijou took him down, the sophomore. Nice play. A loss of 2. Wow, what a one-hand grab from LJ the previous play, Meet.
That's how you do it. That was left-handed, too. It was his backhand.
2nd and 12 from the 14. Call it the 13. Archer rolls right. Has time. Now he does not. Ducks under the first hit. Oh, baby, look at here. All alone. Noah Chaser. Wow. Kane Archer, ladies and gentlemen. The golden boy. Oh, baby. What a play with eyes in the back of his head. And found a Chaser all alone in the end zone. My goodness, what a play from Kane Archer.
14 yards?
13.
13.
Felt the pressure from behind. You wonder if a lineman may have said, "Duck, Kane," and he sure did. Had eyes in the back of his head. Woo! What a play. Boy, that's a highlight reel action. Steinfeld's PAT's up. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second quarter. It was number 87 with a 13-yard reception for the touchdown, and Greenwood leads 35-0. We've got the mercy rule finally already here. Now, it won't start till the second half, barring coaches getting together with officials and saying, let's end this misery. But we'll play till the half. So hopefully an early night here from Mayo Thompson. But you can guarantee the Grizzlies aren't going to go down without a fight.
Well, I don't think they can play a worse half or a worse quarter. I'm sorry, not a half, but a first quarter.
I agree.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions, 3 turnovers, and 3 punts. And I'm not sure they got past their own 35-yard line. So the Greenwood defense is really awesome. And the Northside,
they got to like the 45 on a penalty at one point, or 44, close to midfield. On there was a penalty, a couple of penalties back to back. Got him close to midfield. Steinfeld kicks away, and it goes the other direction. It takes a bounce and fielded by Massey. He's looking for room at the 20. Coming out left side, 25. Good tackle there. Number 24 is Junior De Leon. First action we've seen. They came to this side finally, towards the home sidelines. And De Leon gets the stop. It'll be Grizzlies football at the 27-yard line officially.
They really do seem to be favoring that left side. I don't really know why, but they've run about 80% of their plays that way.
Yeah, you know, you see Greenwood sometimes stay on the home side just to make the defense have to run a long ways if they want to substitute, I guess. Here's Techmeyer. This time it's Isaac Wright back there with him in the pistol formation. In the shotgun, Techmeyer gives to Wright and right into Cash Archer. No one got blocked him.
Okay, guys, time out here. Wait a minute.
2-yard loss. I mean,
you're going to have to attempt to block Cash.
A lot of people will say run right at him, and that way, because there's usually a blocker going to the hole, but nobody blocked him.
I wouldn't advise that.
I don't either.
You did get to rub the fro pregame.
I did, with a nice hug.
He did. Hug and
that may be the new deal. Here's Techmeyer to throw. He's flushed. Oh, boy. Archer giving chase.
Look out.
Down he goes. They're going to get him with a horse collar. They tried to just grab Jersey. He said, I wasn't in the back of the shoulder pads. I think that was the deal. They've changed the rule a little bit. You don't have to be inside the pads anymore if you just pull down by the jersey.
Yeah, I think that right there would be exactly how they drew it up and how you're supposed to call it.
Yes.
Particularly one-on-one on
right.
Jersey straight back.
The bad thing is it was going to be his 4th sack, so hopefully the Techmeyer kid's okay. And he seems to be favoring a little bit, but he's going to gut it out, and I love that. You got to have some guts. That's what the Grizzly football's about, a little heart.
Yes, sir.
He's a good-looking kid.
Yeah, I agree. He looks like he's kind of tall, lanky, athletic-looking.
Yeah, we don't have heights or weights on any of them.
You know, he's probably 6 foot, 6'1". This Northside team's a little shorter than normal, what we're used to seeing.
Second down at the 30, so the penalty moved it up into plus territory. And here's Techmeyer. Gives to his halfback, and Wright's looking for room. He's got the outside. A first down to the 40, and near midfield as Edwards got him out of bounds. They're going to give him the 49 maybe. They're going to.
That was Josh Allen, 18.
Oh, 18. Okay, 18. My bad, Josh Allen. He's at the midfield stripe. That's a good spot. Chains move. That's what I thought. They backed him up to the 49. I'm not quite to midfield. They'll cross it here. Wright's in dotting the pistol. He gets the call again. There he is across midfield. Zitzman stood him up to the Greenwood 46-yard line, 2nd and 5. So the Grizzlies with some positive action here.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Ball spot at the 46-yard line of Greenwood.
With Forbes folks in North Atlanta watching. It's like LT in the game down at the Fush Mountain got us tuned in. Rick Williams, Tony Norris, Daytona Beach. I'm telling you, buddy. We're bad. We're nationwide. Little ZZ Top. Techmeyer sets the formation.
Play clock's down to 4.
And timeout called by the Grizzlies. Number 28 is Jaden Foster will be the running back this time. Certainly, we're looking forward to this game tonight. With no Caleb Garner playing, he's probably down at the Real Food Company in Greenwood filling up his belly. It's out there on the east side of town. That's where we roll.
Hey,
that's how we roll.
Is that the bad part of town?
No, that's where you and I live, on the east side.
You say the Mafia lives out there, right?
There is a Mount Harmony Mafia.
Oh, is that east?
That's on the east side of town.
Okay, just clarifying.
Yeah.
Some rough dudes live out there.
We live out there near the rich folks.
Yeah.
I got a Harley Terry sighting.
Hey,
all right.
The Pride and Joy, yeah. That's her. Not sure how she got a ticket, but that's fine.
Hey, she's got means.
Yeah, she knows people.
She's got your credit card memorized. She can get in.
2nd down and 5 for the Grizzlies at the Greenwood 46. They've crossed midfield here. 8:50 left to go in the second quarter. Don't have the clock on the live stream, so we'll try to do our best to give you times.
Kind of going old school tonight.
I'll certainly tell you what time it is whenever we score. So,
I like that.
But there's Techmeyer with the jukebox still flaring. And a good carry across the 45 to the 43.
It's a little USFL football, isn't it?
Zach Edwards, yeah. It's like an LIV golf tournament.
I knew that was coming, too. Oh.
Foster on the carry for Northside. Some substitutions as Wright checks back in, number 6. Back there with Techmeyer. Zach Edwards on that last stop, by the way. And Wright gets the call. First down yardage to the 40.
Number 6, Isaac Wright on the first.
Again, Edwards on the stop, number 16.
This is the first positive thing the Grizzlies had happen right here.
Certainly.
Edwards on the stop.
Kind of looking at that old Razorback dime defense, 3-man front.
1st and 10. Here's Techmeyer. High snap, handled. Found Wright, Cash Archer. Set him down after a yard gain. Boy, I think that's his 8th tackle. I know he's got 3 sacks. The one tackle was a penalty. I don't know if you still count that as a tackle or not, or it would be a sack.
3-man front, you run. Is that a light box? Is that what they call it?
A light box, but
run the ball.
Cash Archer and Pettigrew and Chick can make a light box real heavy. 2nd and 9.
Well, and Mr. Edwards is kind of in the area, so he may count as a 4th.
Right. He's up there again. 2 down linemen. Techmeyer.
Ooh.
And, ladies and gentlemen, did he fumble it? They're going to call that a loose ball. I thought he was down. Cash Archer.
Golly, what a hit.
Another forced fumble, tackle for loss. I think that's his 9th tackle. I really don't have any words, but I can tell you this. I will rub the afro and give him a hug before every game from now until he graduates from high school.
We got to find him.
Might even follow him to college.
And it is a glorious afro. I mean, it's
just
big.
Heavenly.
A lot of hair. I'm jealous.
Fumble recovered by Greenwood. And just like that, the Bulldogs flipped the script. Here's the other Archer, that other kid that's got some press. Kane looking to throw. LJ complete midfield.
Open. First down.
And he got near the sticks. They'll give it to him exactly 10 yards.
Blair Arnaud on the stop from Northside.
LJ's 4th catch. Whew.
1st and 10.
From the left hash, Bulldogs on the run. They're going to move the chains, but haven't yet.
Chaser.
Archer again across the middle. There's Noah Chaser all alone at the 30. 25 dives to the 24.
Archer's pass.
That's a 24-yard passing catch. Chain gang wasn't sure if they were supposed to move or not. The far judge never signaled to move the last one. Greenwood's up and ready. It's amazing they're letting them run this quick before the chains get set. Archer with time, looking, has Arrington across the middle. Can he find him? He cannot, and threw it away. Oh, Isaiah was roaming free across the middle. Couldn't get it to him. 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a receiver's dream game
Yeah,
right here.
right.
And there's people wide open everywhere.
12 of 16 for Archer so far.
That's not too bad.
No. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line of Northside. Bulldogs up 35-0. 6:50 to go before half. Archer to throw. There's Arrington, but too high. First real bad pass we've seen, really. It was uncatchable.
You know, I like those throwaways. We didn't see him do it a whole lot of that in that Fayetteville scrimmage,
Well,
but those throwaways are awesome.
You know, and Richie talked about that. The kid's just a sophomore. This is what, his 5th quarter of play, 6th quarter of play, whatever.
Throw it away.
Just get better. He gets better. And maybe some happy feet last week, and I'm sure the coaches talked about it. Save your body. Don't get hit. Throw it away. Here's 3rd and 10 now. Kane to throw. Cross the middle. Picked off. Yep,
see that.
Telegraphed that one. Sure did. Great defense there. That's Zion Bishop. Got in the passing lane. The wrong number 11 caught that one. And the drive ends for the Bulldogs. Zion Bishop with a nice Oski for Northside, and they'll take over at their own 17-yard line. So another pick for Archer. Had one last week.
Well, there's going to be some great talking points as this game goes on. As they go back and watch that film, there were several times their corners were really confused throughout that whole series on the pass he threw out of bounds. He had 2 or 3 guys open on that one. So if you stay in the pocket, make your reads, make good throws, I mean, that's what sophomores do sometimes. We're going to see great things from Kane Archer this year.
I agree.
Rock Sandiford's got us tuned in out in East Greenwood.
The Rock.
Yeah, baby. Will and Richie Grandstaff are over at Grove, as usual.
Home of Sam Pittman.
Yes. First down. Here's Techmeyer to throw. Complete to Massey. And out of bounds to 21, 22-yard line.
Let him play.
Jasna there. Yeah, pretty obvious hold from Rashawn Clark, but to no avail. We'll take it. Give him 5 yards.
Well, he is a grizzly bear. It's a bear hug. His arms wrapped around him. I don't blame him. I'd do the same thing if I had to try to block Nelms.
Yeah, no question. Well, I was going to tell you all this. Look, I'll tell you after this next play. I kind of had this one pegged before, but let's go. Techmeyer to throw. Looking, unloads, and got it back. A tip ball from Allen, and Edwards was there waiting on it, and Zachary gets the pick right back. And the Bulldogs defense with their 4th turnover of the game. Greenwood gets the ball right back in Northside territory. Oh, baby!
6:30 left before the quarter. In your story?
Well, Shiloh's beating Little Rock Christian 21-3.
Really?
Yeah, and I kind of thought they would. I think Little Rock Christian's a little overblown. The Shiloh team's I kind of like what they're doing. Here's Archer. Davis gets the call, and he'll run to the 21, give him 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Again, if you're just joining us, the McLean Moody was injured or was out before the game, a late scratch. The starting quarterback for Northside, that changed the complexion of this whole game. Don't know if it would have mattered that much, but obviously he's certainly a good ball player. Here's 2nd and 7. Chaser comes in motion across the formation, and Kane to throw. LJ's got it complete to the 15-yard line. That's 6 yards and close to a first down. A yard short. Archer barks a signal out on 3rd and 1 at the 15. Works from the right hash. Trips left. Moves Braden over to his right side now back there in the backfield. And Davis gets the call, first down. Hit hard in the hole, but good yard. He got 2 yards out of it, and the chains will move. Yep. Stood up in there. That's big 99 Taylor Webster playing well, junior.
Yep. He's played well all night. He's a load. I don't have a weight on him, but he's full grown.
Woo, Josh Brandt in Columbus, Ohio got us tuned in. 08.
The Ohio State.
Ohio. Archer in the shotgun, first down at the 14. Full house backfield. He'll bring Chaser across to the right and play action. Archer wanting to throw. Oh, what a great play call. Chaser gets the completion at the 6. It'll be a 10-yard pickup. 11 yards, or I beg your pardon, that's at the 4. It's first and goal. 11 yards. Great play right there. Greenwood and Davis cuts up in behind the big center shortest and gets 2 yards short of the goal line. 5 minutes, 9 seconds left before halftime. Stick around. We'll have Coach
Arnott on the stop for Northside.
Young with the ball. Barber.
Ball spotted at the 2.
Second and goal to 2. Greenwood gets organized. Cluster formation to the right side. They work from the left hash. And Arrington moved. Oh, rare Arrington. They've got us tuned in out on Mount Harmony, full-fledged original member, charter member, Rockin' Randy Gillum. He says hello.
Encroachment, number 99.
We're tuned in Washburn.
They called that on the defense.
On defense.
Really?
They did jump first. Arrington kind of jumped second.
Okay.
Love it. Second goal now inside the 2. Call it the 1. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left. Some substitutions. As Reed stays in, they're going to bring LJ out, and Chaser will come in. Reed comes in off the sideline.
You're going to have to get a timeout.
Better hurry.
Play clock's at 1, and Greenwood calls their timeout.
Working on some formation, some play right there, I think.
Well, this is kind of one of those Jim Chaney, maybe Dan Enos. You get a goal-to-goal situation and try like a double reverse deal for the Hogs. Hopefully we don't see that.
You're working on something. Give the other teams down the future.
I agree with that. Obviously, they've got some up their sleeve. You've got plenty of timeouts, so go ahead and get organized here. But
try it. Try something.
We obviously know what we've been running's working, so I agree. Try it. This is a good time for a little test drive.
I think we put Big Cody Johnson in there and do the old tight end dump, little jump
yes.
ball. They can't stop that. There's no way.
Stephen Hockney's got us tuned in. And I've had a lot of people ask me this question this week. No, I did not ever get a funnel cake from last week. Did you get a funnel cake at the fair? Emma did not get one. She's running the camera up here.
The wife got one.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I got a picture. Steve Hayes sent me a picture of one from the fair. That was really cool.
Yep. Well,
I could almost smell it if you got down close enough.
We got it for her in honor of you.
Thanks.
Second goal.
Greenwood, second goal to 1. Here's Archer in the shotgun. Twins out to the right side. Braden Davis back there with Archer. They're going to give Archer a score. Nope, Davis is up and over the top. Oh, baby! Third rushing score for Braden Davis. With 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And number 2's got another 1-yard run for a touchdown.
Steinfeld on to the point.
41-0. Wow. Yeah, you're going to have to hold the rope if they're in Grizzly Nation and try to regroup. Hope Moody's healthy. You got a starter ejected early on. It was kind of ill. I didn't think it was qualified for ejection. It wasn't that egregious of a foul. They said he threw a punch. PAT's good from Steinfeld. Jack Edwards is snap. Cooper Goodwin's hold. 42-0.
4 minutes and 21 seconds for half.
Now here's the big question. Are they out of Raising Cane's on the lower level of the press box?
Number 1 massive receive for Northside.
Sean will let you know. I know we could smell him a mile away, and he went down there and got some. So the press box empty. He was all left by himself. He loved it.
We'll see if we can find a Van Buren Southside score somewhere down there. I do not have it. I was asked. Should be a good game. Both those teams won last week. Van Buren beat Almo, and Southside beat this Northside team. It was a really close game. Northside led them for most of the game. And I didn't get the particulars, but Southside ended up winning by a touchdown, I believe. Here's Steinfeld's kick, and it's up and away. And it's going to be Massey from the 12. 15, middle of the field, 20. And down he goes at the 25. The 14 or 13.
Paul Brixey.
Yeah, Paul Brixey on the stop.
14.
Zachary Seek in there, too.
Brixey on the stop.
Yeah, Paul Brixey did a nice job special teams.
First and 10 Northside.
He got some action defensively as well last week. We'll see a lot of folks get some in the second half.
Starting field position has not been a positive for the Grizzlies tonight.
They'll go from their own 25 here, and Techmeyer is going to give it one more shot at quarterback. That's Wright back there with him, Isaac Wright. Twins to the right for the Grizzlies. And they give it to Isaac Wright. Tried to go off tackle right side. Positive yards, maybe the 28. 3-yard pickup. Pettigrew in there coming off the pile last. Ball Barber down there right near the student section. They're on a bear hunt tonight. I see a lot of hunter orange and camo across the way. Bulldog students. And here again is Wright. Little counter play. Good pickup across the 30 to the 32. Jasna in there with Zitzman. And it'll be 3rd down and 3.
You've called Jasna's name a bunch tonight.
He is playing well tonight, Kaylor Jasna. Techmeyer in the shotgun, 3rd down and 3. What are they going to do? Going to throw it the flat. It's complete. Can he make a man miss? He does, but couldn't get past.
Wow, what a play.
That's Caden Nelms. Nice job in the flat. Great open field tackle.
That island, he was being blocked too and still made the tackle. That's fantastic.
1-yard gain, 4th and 2. At some point, you got to go, right?
Yeah, they're going. Why not?
Good.
Brings up 4th and 2. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line.
29, Matthew Intonero. Interanio still in there. But the halfback is Jaden Foster, that sophomore.
He's going to get it.
With Techmeyer. And he gets the call. And Brady Pettigrew and
Foster on the carry.
Edwards said, no, can't have it. Archer came out of there too. That's just tough. Greenwood's football, they'll take over at the 33. And Archer back to work one more time with 2:36 to go before halftime. It's 42-0.
First and 10 Greenwood, ball spotted at the Grizzly 33.
And this is one of those games where you just take the game film and just throw it away. If you're Coach Curry, we'll regroup for next week, whoever the Grizzlies have. Archer's going to come out. That'll be all for Kane Archer. And what a fantastic night. And it'll be Coop Goodwin now.
I think they play Fayetteville.
Goodwin's a sophomore, 5'10", 155. And he will give to Raggio. Nice run to 25-20. Raggio breaking a tackle down to the 17-yard line. 16-yard gain for Wesley Raggio. 5'6", 130-pound sophomore.
Quick.
First down at the 18-yard line.
Moves like a water bug.
Yep. You got Hudson Meeker out there. I see Scott Holland up top at a receiver spot. Reed and Braxton Davis down here at the bottom. And it's Raggio again. Backing his way to the 16. He'll get 2 yards.
Number 33, Eric Brewer on the stop for Northside.
2nd and 2. Eric Brewer on the stop for the Grizzlies. Goodwin in the quarterback spot. Another sophomore shotgun. Trips right. And Raggio again, dead up the gut, looking for a hole. He ducks his head and gets the 13. That'll be it. 3 more yards.
Interior.
3rd and 5.
Northside's defensive line on the stop.
Maybe 3rd and 6. Still offensive linemen up front, starters with Ashton Stein. You got Landon Billy at right tackle. Shortest at center. Cody Taylor, left guard, and Caraway at right tackle now. We've seen Woolsey in there some as well. Goodwin's going to throw on 3rd and a long 6. Unloads too high for Scott Holland. It's going to be close. Would have been a big hit, too. Incomplete for Goodwin, his first attempt tonight.
Field goal.
And we'll see what Steinfeld's got with 1:22 left before halftime.
Coverage for Northside, 4th down.
And Jack Edwards will bring the field goal crew out. Goodwin will hold. Steinfeld teed up near the left hash right on the 20, so a 30-yard attempt. First field goal attempt for Bodie Steinfeld this season. Got a good leg. flags or whistles blow. Let's see what we got. Timeout for Greenwood. Play clock was winding down. And so we'll stay right here with a minute 22 before halftime. On the road to Mountain Home next week, guys, so a road trip. May have to check out the Black Sheep Barbecue up in Yellville. I think they got a Razorback Ribs up there as also in Yellville. We'll see what's up.
Baxter County. That's the county seat of Baxter County.
Fantastic.
Mountain Home.
We got some eating establishments over there in Mountain Home as well. 35-0 Alma over Siloam at half. So Siloam comes to Greenwood in a couple of weeks, so we'll make some late dinner reservations that night.
Man.
The mayor of Greenwood's got us tuned in, Douglas Kinsley.
Douglas.
All right, let's see if Steinfeld can bury this field goal. First attempt on the season. He's been perfect with the PATs. This is a 30-yard try. Good snap, good hold. The kick's away. It's got plenty of leg. But it's wide right. Yeah, he missed it wide right. Just pushed it a bit.
Field goal is no good.
So with a minute 16 left, we missed a field goal.
Well, you got to practice those too,
I
right?
know. That's
week
hurts.
2 and just now attempt
First
one.
and 10 Grizzlies, ball spot.
28-9, Southside over Van Buren. Thank you for the update. I'm not sure who that is. I see a 38-9 now from Bill Ginger.
Dang, Mavericks come alive over there.
They got us tuned in up at the Rocks off Denver Street.
Nice. Grizzlies football. And Techmeyer got it, gives to his fullback. Boom. Nice stop in the hole in there. Sleepy Zitzman closed it quickly. That's Isaac Wright. They gave him the 25. So
Zitzman on the stop.
5 yards, second and 5.
Ball spot at the 25.
Legitimate shot to the neck, I'm being told, to Ashton Stein on the ejection punch.
Okay.
I didn't get a good look at it, but that's the report I'm getting. The Grizzlies are going to milk some time here and wait for the play clock and game clock to wind down. 40 seconds left before halftime. And here's Techmeyer. Carter gives again to Wright, and that's Zach Edwards. Just waiting on him, forced him inside, and cleaned up by Chick and Cash Archer. Whew. Got to the 27, and they're going to just go into half, surely.
27-yard line.
Get this thing over with. 42-0, 15 seconds left. The players say, run us a play, coach. You see Rashawn Clark saying, let's go, but I like that. We want to play. But the coaches are thinking otherwise. We're going to get to the mercy rule. 42-0.
That's the end of the first half.
Dogs pretty impressive right there.
Great half of football. The ball barber is going to wait for Coach Young. He's going to go get one last little earful in with the officiating crew at 42. They're probably discussing mercy rule. There's certain ways you can do it. You can just run the clock, or you can do it how it's supposed to be done and stop it on some plays and what have you. But we'll see here. Let's go down to the field. The ball barber and Coach Chris Young.
Hey, Coach, we've seen they had it pretty well scouted, and we played them pretty well, too.
Yeah, you know, our kids played well in the first half. Defensively played really well. Offense played really well. I'd like to see us not throw the pick, but Canes played really well, made some unbelievable plays. And then we needed to finish that last drive with our twos in there and didn't finish that. That was a little frustrating. But defense has played great. You know, obviously their quarterback's out tonight, and he's a great player, and so that's changed what they're able to do. But proud of our kids so far. We just got to come out and play a good second half.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach.
Well, he's right. I mean, that's about the only blemish you can think of. We had a couple early penalties that helped them extend a couple of drives. And then, Archer's little pick there, that was a little bit of telegraph, but a great play from their defense. So there's certainly be talking points.
A couple of shout-outs here. Some 082 graduates. Old Larry Daggett's listening in. And old Dewey Skaggs, two of the best nicknames in our class. Dewey and Spear Chucker.
Dewey. I've told the story a million times.
Actually, Warren. Sorry, it's Warren.
Yeah, who?
I think it's officially changed to Dewey.
That's kind of like Porky. I mean,
Porky Shrum. Darren.
Darren, right.
Everybody calls him Darren over here.
Yeah. I was in the subway in Washington, D.C. in 1992, and I hear TT.
And it was Dewey.
Across the tracks, Dewey Skaggs in Washington, D.C.
It's a small world, isn't it?
Oh, the Bulldog Nation's all over the place.
Well, you were in good hands at Dewey's in the area.
42-0 Bulldogs lead Northside here at halftime. The sweetest swing in the South. Paxton Hayes has got us tuned in. Appreciate that. Let's see. Peyton Cagle got us tuned in. Is that who Peyton is? There's a lot of Peytons. That's all I got.
No, that'd be the player Peyton Presson in from Children's Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure Peyton Cagle's listening too. Hello, boy.
Hello, boy, Peyton Presson. Get well, son.
Yes, sir.
Karen and Bobby Calloway are in Mansfield. Said Mansfield's up 41-3 on Paris at the half.
Up on the Eagles?
Yeah.
I saw the Burton boys got some kind of awards. He scored every time he had the ball, I think, last week.
The Reverend David Paul Orrs got us tuned in. Appreciate it. Wow, 35-0 Siloam. Yeah, it's been a tough night for a lot of lopsided scores coming in the night, and we're certainly in the midst of one. 42-0. We will total up some numbers from the first half and get them to you after we take a little halftime break.
Rachel.
42-0. The Greenwood Bulldogs lead Northside Grizzlies at halftime here at Mayo Thompson Stadium. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
We welcome you back to Mayo Thompson Stadium. Halftime here of our final non-conference affair. And the Bulldogs leading 42-0. The Grizzlies on the short side of this score, just in time for Shorty Holland to check in. Shorty and Patty at the lake. Thank you very much for tuning in. Well, unfortunately, the issue you have with games like this is your stats are going to be real ugly and minuscule, in particular with the short field. Now, that's a great sign when your defense has, 3 turnovers? So, obviously, that's the good side of the chart. But some ungaudy numbers from your starting guys, with the exception of Noah Chaser, a magical first half with 4 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. So a great first half for Chaser. LJ had 5 receptions for 52 yards. Grant Carnes, 3 catches for 22. And Isaiah Arrington, 2 grabs, 31 yards and a touchdown. Braden Davis ran 15 times for 58 yards. He had 3 scores, a couple of 1-yard scampers and a 9-yard one. One of those 1-yarders was an up and over the top action, so it's good to see that in our repertoire. A high flyer over the top.
I like it.
If you're wondering about the Kane Archer watch, we had him at 14 for 20. He threw 2 touchdowns. We ended up with 167 yards, we'll call it.
Yes, sir.
And an INT. So it is what it is.
Yeah, the Bulldogs had 9 possessions that first half and scored on 6 of them. And one of those was the defense. Scoop and score. Brady Mackey about 35 yards out.
That's right.
So all in all, great half of football for these Bulldogs. Almost flawless. They did miss a field goal. So
missed a field goal.
This team is really fun to watch, exciting. But they will have coaching opportunities every game, I think. But we demand perfection here, these Bulldog Nation, which is crazy. But, these kids are human.
Yes.
They are. And
right.
They're still young men. So.
And, of course, they're as harder on themselves as any of us could possibly be, because they know how much time they've got in. And so practicing and working and off-season. So they're mad at themselves for not being perfect out there, and it's fine. If you're going to do it, this is the game to do it. 21-3, Shiloh leading Little Rock Christian. Yes, in the third quarter. Saw that earlier. That's
wow.
The guy that was at Stillwater last year, their coach, he went to Shiloh kind of late in the season. Got in there, probably got, I don't know how many guys he brought with him from Stillwater.
Maybe he brought those linemen. Oh, they all graduated.
Yeah, but
well, it's still Shiloh.
You know, they've been to the finals recently here, and they're probably on the cusp of moving up to 6A. You know, if Pulaski Academy has a winning record in conference play this year, that will be 1 point gathered with the AAA's new point system that designates the private schools classification. And we got Richie with a hot mic down there, so maybe
yeah, I got you.
The Pulaski Academy Bruins will move up to 7A next year. There's not even a question. Yep. All they need is a winning record in conference. So they will be leaving our conference. And you hear whispers about the Southside Mavericks and their enrollment's down, and maybe them guys moving down. It could be interesting. They may not be able to hide next year if they get put in our conference, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how the reclassification goes.
An old foe that's coming back to 6A is Pine Bluff.
Really?
Dollarway merged schools down there, so circle that.
Wow.
Pine Bluff's usually really good without Dollarway. Now they've got Dollarway help. So.
Well, that certainly helps. And, it was funny. I was talking to the athletic director of Morrilton last weekend. Trent Tipton played golf together. And he was talking about it. They played Pine Bluff, and it's like, can you imagine? It just blew my mind when Greenwood had to play Pine Bluff. They're huge.
It's crazy.
And it's amazing how that works out. 21-16 now at the half, Shiloh and Little Rock Christian.
Okay. So don't count out Little Rock Christian yet, right?
No.
Because they do have a pretty decent quarterback.
Yes.
Walker White.
Yes.
He's one of the best looking athletes I think I've ever visualized on any football field.
Wow. Subiaco's up 62-0.
The Trojans?
Arkansas Christian Academy.
The Trojans.
Hey, is that 8-man football, isn't it?
Subi.
I think they're playing 8-man over there.
Well, it don't matter. The other team only plays 8, too.
I love it. Claire and Magnolia Smith have got us tuned in. And I appreciate that. Those are some future Lady Bulldogs right there.
All right.
I wonder if Hootens will go ahead and move the Dogs up to number 1 next week in their poll, or if they'll just go ahead and leap Shiloh over everybody, Bryant and all the other schools, Conway's included, move them up to number 1.
Now stay in your lane, Bull Barber. See, that game's not over yet. Now, however, if Shiloh does win, I can certainly see. Now, they won't pass Pulaski Academy on their own. It'd be like Pulaski Academy, Shiloh, then Bryant, then Bentonville. Bentonville's got Conway tonight, by the way. Conway's at Bentonville. Now, that's going to be a slobber knocker.
That would be the game of the
Absolutely.
We'll
see how that works out because, Buck's over at Conway now. They're supposed to be loaded. Jody does what he does up at Bentonville. Let's see. 28-10 that Conway leads in the second quarter. So that's so Shiloh would probably have to be maybe behind Conway a little bit with that if they went on the road. But
yeah, Conway's legitimate from everybody I've talked to.
24-14 Mountain Home over Harrison. And so that's, So
Bombers. Let's go Bombers.
Yeah, we'll be at Mountain Home. The Deadmans got us tuned in down at Washburn. Appreciate it. Always great. Look out now. Brian Clay, maybe the greatest center of all time, Mount Ida Lions. Is he in the Hall of Fame down there?
Well, he should be.
Do they have a Hall of Fame? They should.
They should. They need to name the stadium after him.
Yes. They're at Logan, Mountain Gap, and Mount Ida. Yes, and the golf cart's running well. Appreciate it. Fantastic. I mean, Brian Clay. Yep. So I don't know what the father of royalty's called, but obviously Rebel Clay Heineman is the queen of athletics in Greenwood. Made the buzzer beater to beat Little Rock Christian, win our first girls basketball title.
This is true.
So she's got an unlimited key to the city, I would think.
3 minutes left here in this halftime 10. Let's take a break, and we'll be back here in a minute.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Open late. Stop by after the game. Open till midnight.
We're back at Mayo Thompson. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, a ball barber. Grizzlies. Oh, baby.
Richie down there at the concession stand, where'd he go?
Wait a minute, concession stand? What? What's going on here?
Where's he at? I can't find him.
He's got to be over.
He don't have your toboggan on.
Right.
He was going to wear your toboggan.
Well, he was looking for a hat. He thought because it was a little sunny earlier on the bald head.
He can't go out in that sun like that.
No. And
that would have been awesome.
He was looking for a hat, and I have a toboggan. It's always in my backpack. You never know.
That wasn't the sun. That was my aura.
Yes. Right? Hope you got out to play the Vash today. The greens are open. Come out tomorrow. Get your membership course in awesome shape. I believe they're going to have a couple scramble on Labor Day. I can't confirm that 100%. I'm sure I'll get a text shortly. But obviously 4th of July was called off because of the greens issues. The greens are open and nice. And so hopefully Monday they'll have a couple of scramble. We'll see. But I can tell you for sure the club championship September 23rd and 24th. The Mel Ray 4-ball will be October 28th and 29th, I believe. So come out to the Vash, check out the new greens. Hopefully you enjoy yourself.
And Grand Avenue Baptist Church.
It ain't just the greens. The entire course is the best I've ever seen it.
Well, it's in good shape. Everybody talk about how this heat we've been having, but it's been a real good even kilter of rain. So the fairways are in good shape. The tee boxes have been resodded, a few of them. They're trying to make some improvements out there. And certainly thank the board of directors and the maintenance staff for all the work they've done, and a lot of members that have volunteered time. Unbelievable what some of the members have been doing, putting in time to get these greens back in shape. You have to help water, have to get a lot of water on them. And so everybody pitching in. Just another part of the community, just what Greenwood's all about. Tonight they're all about football and scoring touchdowns. It's 42-0 over Northside here in Mayo Thompson. If you didn't get him a while ago, Kane Archer, 14 of 20, 2 touchdowns, 167 yards, had 1 interception. Unofficially, I had Cash Archer with 10 tackles, 4 sacks. Now, one of them was a horse-collared tackle. I don't know if that is considered still a sack, actually, if that goes down. But
I think it's no play.
Well, they marked the penalty off and gave it. Yeah, it was still second down to whatever.
Yeah,
so
it's no play, I think.
For sure, 3 sacks. We had an interception, a scoop and score rather, from Brady Mackey, a 34-yard scoop and score for Mackey. Nelms had an interception. We had another fumble recovery. I don't remember who got it. The 3 turnovers ahead.
Interception, scoop and score.
Yeah, I think there was another fumble somewhere.
I don't have that one.
I thought they had 3 turnovers. I may be wrong.
I think just 2.
Okay.
Well, you're right.
Yeah, there was
their second possession they fumbled. I don't have who
that
got
was the scoop and score. I thought the second possession.
Okay, then the next possession they fumbled.
Yeah,
and I don't remember who got that one.
I don't either. I want to say anyway. 3 turnovers tonight by the Bulldog defense. I need to keep up that number. That number grows, and that's a big number in defensive turnovers. I see Cameron Green out there on kick return. These guys have been sleepy tonight. They haven't gotten any action. First time we've seen the return guys out. Looks like Raggio and Scott Holland are back deep for the Bulldogs. Chavez has it teed up.
Zach Edwards got an interception.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. The tip ball.
Tip ball interception.
2 picks. Yeah, that was the interception. And Nelms got one too, so it's 4 turnovers.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Bukus and gobs.
Well, here we go. Our first kickoff return opportunity. Gomez has it teed up. That's Max Chavez, rather. Number 25. Too many men on the field. They bring one off. Now we're ready. Bulldogs will be working left to right on your radio dial. The kick's up and away. It's a short kick. And it'll be fielded by Raggio at the 15, 20, 25, 30 to the 35. A nice return for Wesley Raggio.
Get your 50-50 tickets.
Here's Goodwin now.
Soon.
Look, see if I can get your new lineman in there. Woolsey's going to get some more work up front. I see Jackson Hudnall up there on the offensive line. Akira Fujibayashi's at center. We've got Ducati Tatum, and I'll get the left tackle in a moment. Or left guard, rather. Here's Goodwin in the shotgun. And that's Scott Holland coming out there in motion, and they'll give to Raggio. And he'll get the 39. It's a 4-yard pickup. 61, 63. Kobe Bryant is our missing lineman. 4 yards, second and 6.
On the stop for Northside. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6. Ball spot at the.
We're in the mercy rule, 42-0. Bulldogs on top. Braxton Davis out there at a receiver spot with Meeker and Holland and Reed. Reed and Davis down here at the bottom of your screen. Good one to throw. Here's Meeker, got it complete at the 45, falls forward to the 48. So a 9-yard pickup.
I like that.
Yep. Meeker's first catch, Goodwin's first reception or completion. He's 1 for 2.
Meeker on the reception. First
chains move at the 49. Greenwood just near the midfield stripe, still on their side.
Arnott on the tackle for Northside.
Clock running, 10:20 to go in the third quarter. Greenwood breaks the huddle. Goodwin, the sophomore, right-hander, 5'10", 155. He's got it. Gives to Raggio, looking for room. Big 99 waiting on him. Flags come out. Yeah. Didn't want to throw it, but he's got to. Taylor Webster with a nice tackle, but got a little bit of face mask. 5-yard variety. Five-yard penalty moves the ball across midfield to the Grizzlies' 47.
50-50 drawing is 7-5-3-5-1-8-9. 7-5-3-5-1-8-9. Report to the first floor of the prison.
Good one in the shotgun. 1st and 5. Raggio. Nope, that's Scott Holland to the 41. 5-yard gain. Will the chains move?
Scotty. A little shiftiness right there.
1st and 10, ball 41-yard.
And they gave him 5 yards. The chains will move for Scott Holland. His first carry of the season, maybe of his career.
Maybe. Well, I saw him play quarterback up here in the big game.
He's had, okay, so he's probably ran it some.
Oh, yeah. Man, he's crazy.
Here's Goodwin in the shotgun. That's Raggio back there with him. He's got it. High snap. Takes a bounce. The ball's on the deck. And the Grizzlies take over. Sean Granados. And a turnover, a high snap. And the Grizzlies get the ball back with 8:40 to go in the third quarter. That's not what the doctor ordered. They'll take over at the Greenwood 48.
1st and 10, Northside.
I see Cody Johnson trotting out on the field. Big 76 is out there. Devin Graham. Cameron Green's in there as well. My man Mark Garrettson up front. Second tier, I see Radley O'Neal over at a cornerback spot. Junior De Leon near side. Jasna's in there still getting some work. That's Cash Owenby back there at a free safety spot. And they give to their tailback right. Decent gain. Zachary Seek in the deep secondary for Greenwood. Who'd I miss? 39.
Number 78, Garrettson on the stop.
Jim Syedith.
Greenwood, gain of 2, brings up second 8, ball spotted.
And Paul Brixey also out there, number 14, rounds out our defense. That was Isaac Wright on the carry. He got 2 yards to the Greenwood 46. Techmeyer in the shotgun. Wright's back there with him. He'll roll and throw. Johnson gives chase. Jasna nearly could have jumped that route, but it's a completion to Tavarius King. He'll have a first down to the 32. Woo!
Tavarius King.
Well, I thought that was going to be pick 6.
Yeah, Kaylor Jasna wants to have that one back, and I can assure you Jaden Jasna's watching saying, boy, I got a pick 6, big brother. Come on, little bro. Hey, the homecoming queen London Jasna may be watching. She's got to watch her little brother play. Well, your sister's a homecoming queen. That's
yeah,
a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
First down. Techmeyer in the shotgun. And he'll give to his tailback coming around the right, trying the left side, Junior De Leon. Good job. And then the boom was laid over here by Jin Syedith, a sophomore, 5'10", 172.
On the stop.
Well done.
Sophomore.
Yeah. Second down and a long 2 at the 25. Grizzlies trying to get some points on the board here.
Second 2, ball spotted.
Techmeyer in the shotgun. Isaac Wright back there with him. And Wright gets the call. Cameron Green came in from behind along with Garrettson. Good job. Maybe first down yardage. We'll see where they spot it. It's close to it. Third down in inches.
Just shy.
Yep. Literally. Clock running 6:17. We're in the Mercy Rules 42-0. Greenwood on top.
Garrettson on the stop. 3rd and 1 for Northside.
Techmeyer in the shotgun. He's got big 28 Foster back there with him this time, and he'll get the call. First down yardage across the 20 down to the 16. Brixey
Foster on the
and
first down
Syedith on the stop. Chains will move, though, for the Grizzlies. Their best scoring opportunity of the night. Deepest they've penetrated into Greenwood territory as they work right to left on your radio dial. First down at the Bulldogs, 16. And Northside with it, and Techmeyer. High snap. Can we get up to it? The ball's still on the ground. And Greenwood's going to get it back. Oh, baby! They repaid the turnover, and Paul Brixey gobbles it up, and the Bulldogs take over at their own 32-yard line. Fantastic work.
That's how you stop a drive.
Yeah, both centers repaying each other.
First and 10 Greenwood. Ball spotted at the
Snaps are high here at Mayo Thompson.
line.
No couple scramble Monday at Vash. Let me clear that up. Just regular play. That's a shame. My boy T-Rock Miller got us tuned in. Tate Rockwell. His grandparents, Hondo Sandifer and Marianne.
He was decent.
Here's a good one. High snap, handled down. Raggio's got room 40. Butts outside to the left. Look at that. Hands to the 45, down to the 47-yard line. 15 yards for Raggio.
Scat back.
Yeah.
Extraordinaire.
He's a sophomore.
Devin Jones also went on the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 Greenwood. Ball
first down at their own 47.
47-yard line.
Wesley Raggio back there again with good one. He's going to throw this time. Complete to Meeker, 50, 45, and a first down to the Grizzly 42, 11 yards.
Catch it and go.
To Meeker, Warren on the stop.
Second catch for 20 yards for Hudson Meeker.
Congratulations to Deborah Kennard on winning tonight's
good one in the
50-50
shotgun.
drawing.
High snap, Raggio cuts back to the left into the fray, and he'll get the 41. That's 2 yards for Wesley Raggio.
Devin Jones on the stop for Northside. Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. Ball spot at the 41-yard line.
Greenwood with trips to the short side, this time out to the left. Wesley Raggio. in the flat, and that ball was tipped. Looking for Holland. The route was jumped by Larry Arnaud.
Deflected by Arnaud in the backfield.
Third down.
Good play right there, getting a hand up.
Yep.
Good read.
The Queen checking in. Rebel Hindman.
She's listening.
Hey. Never forget it.
What was her husband's name, Jake?
I don't know.
Oh, you know.
Jake Hindman, that's my man.
Oh, yeah, okay. He was pretty decent.
Yeah. 3rd and 8 now. Here's Goodwin in the shotgun. Rolling right, looking to throw. Has Holland open.
Yep.
Scotty with the completion down to the 31. The chains will move. Needed 8, got 10.
To Holland, number 82.
That's his first catch of the night.
Good rollout, good throw, good route, good catch. First down.
That's how you do it. Need 8, run a 9-yard route. That's how you draw it up. First down at the Grizzlies 32. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 42-0. We're in the mercy rule. Here's Goodwin. Raggio gets the call and gets through the first wave to the 25 down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards.
Number 32, Devin Jones on the stop.
Jones on the stop. He's been active for Northside tonight. Number 32, Devin Jones. He's a senior.
Second 2, ball spotted at the 24-yard line.
Raggio comes out, and is that 46 or 45? That's Deacon Cameron.
Look
he
out,
gets
boys.
the call.
Golly.
Get you some. Jump off the bus and come get a first down.
I like that.
Hey, that's my guy. I've noticed this before birth. We share a birthday.
Really?
Cameron on the carry.
Well, he just picked up 7 yards. I'm about to put him on my run chart.
10, Greenwood, ball spotted at the 12-yard line.
Goodman, pump fake, wanting to throw. Now got to tuck and run. And can he get the corner? He does. 15 to the 10. And takes a knee at the 7. And that'll be enough for a first down, I think. 10 yards, first and goal.
Force out of bounds,
Think so.
number 3, Phillips.
Let me put Goodman on my run chart. And they're going to call it 2nd inches, so it's a 9-yard pickup. Isn't that a shame? Goodwin gives to Raggio. Bounce it out to the left. Great block from Holland. Raggio still on his feet, but going to lose ground.
A lot of help
Back to
coming.
10. Loses 2.
I love the play calling, letting these guys come out and play a little bit.
Yes, absolutely.
Run your offense?
Yep. Raggio getting up a little bit, smarting. He's tough. He's hanging in there. There's some motion. And Raggio gets the call dead up the gut. Did he get to the stick? Close. Let's see where they mark it.
Inside a minute here left.
4th and 1. They only gave him a yard.
1 yard.
Eli Siddon's in there at a wide receiver spot, number 80.
No gain, 4th down.
Well, that's not correct. He certainly got 1 yard. So 4th and 1. And Greenwood's going to let more time roll off the clock. They're going to try this 4th down. They got to get inside the 8. Here's Goodwin. And gives to our man, 45, Deacon Cameron. He's got a first down to the 5-yard line. A 4-yard pickup. Call me Deacon Blues. A sophomore.
6 first downs on this drive.
5'6", 170 pounds. That'll be the end of the quarter. Bulldogs, after 3 stanzas, 42. The Northside Grizzlies, 0. We will take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hot dogs and burgers.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
That is Heavy Action, the name of this song. Is that Bill Conti, the guy who did the Rocky theme?
Is that the old Monday Night Football thing?
Yes, Heavy Action.
Howard Cosell. Can you hear the speakers here?
In Northwest Texas. Their defense is called Doomsday. Or Northeast Texas, I guess.
There'll never be a crew like that one, was it?
Dan Gifford,
Howard, Dan
Cosell, and Frank Gifford. Tarking, Don Meredith.
And Howard Cosell.
We are back at Mayo Thompson. Here we go. We switch ends. 12 minutes left in
First
the Mercy
and goal
rule.
from the 5.
Bulldogs looking to add 7 more. Here's Goodwin in the shotgun. And he will give to his halfback, slipping. That's Scott Holland. Trying to cut inside or cut outside. He wasn't sure, and he kind of lost his footing a bit and lose 2 yards.
Malachi Warren on the stop.
42-0. Bulldogs in command. Will be at Mountain Home next Friday, so a road trip coming up.
Bombers.
Here is Goodwin. Good snap. Play action. Rolling out. Holland's got it.
Look at
Complete
Scotty.
at the
Look
5.
at-
Can he make a man miss? He couldn't. He'll get 3 yards, though. Trying to find that end zone. Second reception for 13 yards for Scott Holland. Holland, a junior, 5'8", 140. A Mount Harmony Mafia member.
Pick up a 2. 3rd and goal. Ball spot at the 4-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 4. My aunt said we're seeing the second quarter again. What's happening? I'm telling you, her computer's on the fritz. We're in the 4th quarter. Trips out here to the left. Here's Goodwin. Let's punch it in. Here he goes, wanting to throw. There's a little slant route, and he tried Holland again, but it's incomplete. And it's 4th and 3, and we'll see if the coach is going to go for it again.
Yep, we're going to go.
Yep. I don't know if I wouldn't let Stanfield come in here.
Stanfield try another field goal.
Yeah, get a little confidence.
4th and goal.
I don't know what the worst win is over Northside, but this is probably close to it.
It's according to my records, it is.
Here's Goodwin on 4th and goal at the 4. Coop steps up in the pocket. He has room to run. Can he get to the corner? He does. Hey, Coop Goodwin, get in there, baby. 4-yard scamper with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. And Coop Goodwin calls his own number and gets into the end zone. A 4-yard run.
He's got some wheels.
Yes, sir. So, Meeker's going to come on and try and kick. Jack Edwards will continue to snap. And Coop Goodwin, fresh off a touchdown, is going to hold. Let's see if that's didn't phase him one bit. Hey, Hudson Meeker right through the wickets. 49-0. Bulldogs lead by 7 touchdowns. Oh, baby. Love it.
Did you ever thought you would utter those words?
No.
At Mayo Thompson?
No, never. I remember in high school we came up here. We played a JV game here one time, but we never played them. We played Southside a couple times.
Yeah, we played a big game against them years ago, and I don't remember much about it. I met their fullback in the hole, thought I could do it.
Yeah.
All I remember is seeing the little stars bounce around.
Yes. Beautiful. Hudson Meeker's going to tee this up. Dandy Don Meredith, Frank Gifford, and Howard Cosell. We heard the Monday Night Football theme there between.
Thanks to my cousin Paulette sending that in there.
Beautiful.
We were struggling with the names. I grew up watching that show.
I was struggling with the dang Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Don Meredith. What's going on here?
You're really not a fan anymore.
I wish he'd be out there. I'd take him right now. All right, Meeker's going to kick this time. Looks like they've got a new deep man in the middle there. Let's see what Meeker's kick looks like. It's a good one. It will be fielded at the 14. I don't have 15 on my roster, but nice tackle there to Bulldog. And that's Caleb Cox, I believe, number 40.
Number 15, Maribel.
Well done, Mr. Cox. He's a sophomore, 5'9", 145. Good-looking kid right there. So here comes the Grizzlies offensively.
Stop for Greenwood.
Bulldogs with the same crew they had out there earlier. We're under 10 minutes now in the Mercy Rule. 49-0 Bulldogs lead here at Mayo Thompson. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, the ball barber. Glad to have you aboard if you're still with us. See, the Ozark Boonville score was tied at 14. That's a big
half,
one there.
yeah.
Old rivalry,
Wow.
old school. And the Grizzlies try to get on the ground, and it's number 14, Brock. Maybe the 5-yard gain. Johnson, Jasna, and looks like Graham off the pile.
Gain of 5 will bring up second 5, ball spot at the 29-yard line.
It's been Carter Techmeyer, the junior signal caller for Northside the whole way. McLean Moody, a late scratch before the kickoff with an illness. And Techmeyer will try the draw play again. This time Paul Brixey with a nice splash there, but 6 yards is gained and a first down for Damani Brock. He's a sophomore. Some youth out there for these Grizzlies.
Brixey on the stop. First and 10 Northside. Ball spot at the 35-yard line.
And they give him the draw play. No, sir. Cody Johnson. Woo! Boy, this kid's a dandy, guys. Sophomore, 6'4", 230. Football player out there. They tried Jaden Foster that time, sophomore on sophomore, to no avail.
Yeah, big Devin Graham got in there and
You betcha.
disrupted that whole play.
Them long arms on 49 reminds me a lot of Hannah.
Yep. Kind of has that Jordan Morgan look. I agree with that. Devin Graham, a 5'10", 242, a senior, in there making some noise. Here's Techmeyer in the shotgun on 2nd and 10, north side at their own 35. They're going to try to throw, and that ball is incomplete. He was looking for Trayvon Jordan, the senior.
10 for number 17, Trayvon Jordan, third down.
Couldn't haul it in. Brock checks back in for Northside. 7.5 minutes to go on this one. This thing will be over in 2 hours. 8:48 on the real clock.
Mountain Home right now over here, 30-17.
Wow. Bombers are going to come off a nice rivalry win when Greenwood comes to town. 3rd and 10. Air it out deep and intercepted.
Another one.
Zachary Seek Gadanoski. Oh, baby. The 5th turnover for this Bulldogs defense. They might even get to shave Jason Gill's head tonight for 5 turnovers.
Shave his head.
Oh, is he already bald?
I think so. He would probably be happy to find some hair to shave.
Saw his young stud Parker Gill out in pregame, kind of helping him warm up. So
now I think Parker's got all the hair.
Yes,
There's
right.
no question there.
And another homecoming queen, his daughter Grayson. She's got plenty of hair too. All right, first down Bulldogs. Go ahead, Meat.
Some of the folks are waiting for the Dandy Don song about turning out the lights.
Right, that's the old Devin Cochran style there. Here's a nice run, and I think that might be Cameron. Yep.
Man.
Deacon Cameron with a nice carry of 8 yards on his 3rd carry. He's got 19.
I think Devin Cochran sang that old song at Greenbrier on the first possession.
Opening kickoff.
The opening kickoff, yeah.
Lawyer Thornsberry's in there. Benton Hostley at a receiver spot. Goodwin in the shotgun. Thornsberry's off to his right, another sophomore. 2nd and 2. Thornsberry gets the call. Ducks the head in there and stood up for no gain.
Raggio on the carry. Webster on the stop.
Or was it Raggio? I beg your pardon, it was Raggio. No gain for him. Back in comes Deacon Cameron. Goodwin in the shotgun on 3rd and 2. And he gives to his halfback. Nice pursuit by the defense. Another no gain. That time it was 45, Deacon Cameron.
Okay, Tim, newsflash. First punt of the night for the Bulldogs right here.
Gummit.
You're going to get to see.
Well, we saw Nelms in pregame.
Yeah, he was hitting them 60.
Yep. Ezra Phillips will drop back deep. And get a chance to see Jack Edwards deep snap again.
Yep.
One of the best in the business.
Look at that.
Yep, right in the breadbasket. Nelms' punt's a dandy. Going to get a Greenwood hop, and Phillips will let it bound inside the 10. Oh, inside the 5. Oh, baby, glorious. Down to the 3-yard line.
52-yarder.
Edwards downs it. Just perfect. Spectacular. That's how
Coach
you draw
Gill's
it
got
up.
a little bit of hair Fair, we could shave him.
Really? Doesn't grow out, is he? He's got one of those Cash Archer afros going.
He got a 851 shadow.
5 minutes left in this one. They're letting the clock run through the possession change. That's what I like. 49-0 Greenwood. Woo.
9 minutes before 9.
And Techmeyer will come back out with his troops. He's got Jaden Foster back there with him. He's got off on the wrong foot, did these Grizzlies, and could never recover. Foster will try it. Gets out of the end zone. Good job coming over Cameron Green.
Green, that's my guy right there.
No gain. Maybe a yard out to the 5. Green's a guy that's had a ton of playing time, so it's kind of unfortunate for Northside. There's still a seniors in there that can play football. You think, we're going to get something going against their backups. Well,
no.
Green still lobbying for playing time, but he gets plenty with the first unit. Johnson and him swap spots, as does Garrettson. Devin Graham up there. Here we go. Johnson got in there that time, clogged up the hole.
Foster on the carry, no gain.
Woo! Cody Johnson, sophomore.
I don't know how long they can keep that guy off football field.
Devin Graham.
Well,
I'm worried about him playing Cash Archer's spot. It's one of them deals. It's hard to get a word in edgewise with the guy 10 tackles and 3.5 sacks.
Jacob Chick in there left end now.
Good.
Big Jacob, 51. He's 51.
51's
Lucas
Lucas
Dolan.
Dolan.
He's in there.
3.5 minutes left. Fourth quarter. Techmeyer gives. Nice. Right on cue. Mr. Chick. The other Chick. He's a senior. 5'10", 195. Good defensive stand. The Grizzlies have got to kick it away with 3:19 and the clock on the move. Bulldogs up 49-0. Punting from their own end zone. That's Elijah Rogers. He's a sophomore. See Malachi Eford out there. Hadn't mentioned his name. Radley O'Neal.
Rogers in punt formation.
Eford's a sophomore. O'Neal's a junior. The punt's away. Nobody back deep. It's a dandy. Wow, he smoked that one, did Elijah Rogers.
Wow.
Got a Grizzly bounce. Wow, to the Greenwood 36-yard line.
Man.
36-yard line.
44 and 14. That's 68-yard punt.
Wow.
58-yard punt.
58. That's pretty salty.
Now, that's from where the line of scrimmage was.
That's
he was
right.
in the end zone 11 yards, so you can factor that.
They can't count it where he kicks it, right?
So the Bulldogs, I'm presuming, will just kind of take a knee here. Goodwin brings the troops out.
2.5 left in this one.
Ducati Tatum, Kobe Bryant. Akira Fubiashi up there, like we've talked about earlier, probably the best backup center in the country. Goodwin's pass is complete to number 19. There's Lawyer Thornsberry. No gain on the play. Sullivan Sopach. Am I saying that right?
Dodson on the stop for Northside.
Okay, he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Second down.
Sopach. Showpack. Oh, I see the H now. Showpack. My bad.
Showpack.
I got it. I missed the SH. Sullivan's in there, an offensive lineman. He's a good one. 5'10", 270 sophomore. Right tackle. Good one in the shotgun. Second down and 10, minute and a half left. And the carry is by number 41, Travere Shelton. He's a 10th grader, nothing doing there for him.
Shelton on the
Jackson Hudnall in at a lineman spot.
Perry on the stop.
And Greenwood had to run it. At least one more play.
At the 34-yard line.
Cooper Bland is in there, big 86. That's a legacy player. Seth Bland, a former Bulldog great. Denny Bland, his father, a former Bulldog great. Sophomore, Cooper Bland, 5'10", 160. Third down and 12. Good one in the shotgun. Let's see if Cooper can find Cooper. Get us the chains moving here. Play clock's at 2. They got it off. And it's Tuming Tung at running back. No gain for number 30.
Tung on the carry, Bishop on the stop.
That should be your ball game.
And it is. They will not have to snap it again. The Bulldogs will line up as they move to 2-0 on the young season with a 49-0 dismantling of the Northside Grizzlies.
Tonight's ball game as Greenwood wins by a score of 49-0.
Hope McLean Moody gets well.
Next week.
Looking forward to seeing the kid play, the starting quarterback for Northside, but
pregame show coverage
a late illness.
6:30 p.m.
He didn't have to get in the middle of this 49-0 pasting. We will step away, we'll try to total up some numbers, and get you ready for next week at Mountain Home. 49-0, Bulldogs victorious. We'll be back after this timeout. We'll hear from the head football coach, Chris Young. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We welcome you back to Mayo Thompson, 49-0. The Bulldogs.
Officially the largest margin of victory in this series in recent history.
Yeah, no doubt. And we'll go down to the field here. Woo. And check in with head coach Chris Young and the ball barber, 49-0. 4 sacks for Cash Archer. My goodness, what a night. Here's the coach.
War room board's going to look pretty good when y'all get to filling it out.
Yeah, you know, they've got a bunch of athletes over there. It's unfortunate their quarterback was out because he's a difference maker, you know, a really good player, and I know that happened to him last minute. That's a good football team over here. They've got some good players, and they're going to win some games. You know, they've got some guys out right now, but just proud of our kids. We had a few guys out on defense. I thought our defensive staff moved some guys around. You know, we had 3 linebackers out tonight, and that's tough to play in this league, and I thought our kids responded. We got some young kids, some good minutes, and they showed us they can play, and it was a good night for the Bulldogs. You know, just so many guys. To the whole different world, and we got a lot of guys on defense with Friday night experience last year, and I think that's shown tonight. And then, like I said, our staff just does an unbelievable job of preparing them.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach. Go enjoy it.
Yeah, baby. 5 turnovers tonight for the Greenwood defense. And Coach Gill's birthday is Sunday. He shares a birthday with Mr. Z, Roy Z, there at Greenwood High School. So appreciate the heads up there, Mr. Z. And a happy birthday, Coach Gill. 5 turnovers. Yeah.
That's a happy birthday present. Yeah. Anytime a defense gets 5 turnovers. Whew.
Amazing. Well, It's not the first time a Young's won a football game on this field, Coach Young.
No. Hopefully it won't be the last.
Right.
You know, I don't know what the future holds. You never know in the world of athletics in the state of Arkansas.
Right.
I like coming up here, honestly. This
I love
is a neat venue up here. Love it. It's 100 years old, I think I heard.
Yep. You know, normally it's a very competitive game. Greenwood just outclassed them tonight. You'd have had to bring back probably, obviously their quarterback was out, and that's a shame.
Yeah, and that hurts. That does.
Yeah, no question. But you'd have had to bring back some of the Torrance Cummings and some of them guys in tonight to play with this old school Grizzlies.
Raven Caldwell.
Yeah, right. 14-20 for Kane Archer, 167 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 1 interception. Goodwin ended up 4 out of 7 with 33 yards and some mop-up duty. Cash Archer, I think he had 10 tackles and 3 sacks for sure. The 4th one, he got called for a horse collar, so I guess I can't qualify that one. Chaser with a nice night. Noah, number 87, had 4 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. LJ had 5 snags for 52 yards. Carnes had 3 grabs for 22 yards, and Arrington with 2 catches, a touchdown, 31 yards total for Arrington. Logger Thornsberry caught a ball for no gain. Hudson Meeker had a couple of receptions for 20 yards. Scotty Holland had 2 catches for 13 yards. Holland also ran twice for 3 yards net. Braden Davis, the senior starting running back, 15 carries, 58 yards. He had 3 touchdowns, a couple of 1-yard runs. One of them was a leaping over the top. Like I said, it's good to have in your arsenal to know that Braden can get up and go over the top because those come in handy down the road. Davis also a 9-yard touchdown. And Raggio came in, had a nice night running. 3, 6, 9, 10 carries. Looks like about 30 yards. So a decent night for Raggio. I'll get you a for sure number here in just a second. That's 20. That's 30. That's 40. I beg your pardon. He had about 43 yards rushing. And then this Deacon Cameron came in, guys, and looked good. 19 yards on 4 carries.
Burst. Had a little burst in there, a little strength.
A 34-yard scoop and score by man Brady Mackey. So well done there for Brady Mackey. A defensive score, always a highlight. A 5-turnover night for the Bulldog defense. A missed field goal from Brody Steinfeld. I know he'd like to have that one back. I guess that's really the only blemish short of some penalties.
Yeah,
and Kane Archer's interception.
I'm not sure the Grizzlies had 75 yards of offense. I didn't keep their total totals.
Factor in penalties, possibly.
Well, I'm talking about just total offense.
Right. Well, yeah.
Defense was dominant early, got in their face, and this game was over early.
Yeah, it certainly was. So we hope the best for the Moody kid if he's injured out there. Get well, brother. And certainly want to say get all of our boys healthy that were out tonight. You know, we didn't see Riley White play. Garner for sure is out. I'm trying to think who else we may have had. Eli Whitaker. Did he ever get in? I know that he was one that was talked about being
available
injured.
if needed.
Right.
I don't think he got in. Give him another week to heal their wounds and get back. Because conference starts next week, Tim.
Certainly does.
I mean, we don't have a third preseason, or not non-conference, but conference starts next week on the road.
That's correct. The Ball Barber's made his way back to the booth. Any last thoughts before we get out of here?
The Hannah wasn't dressed out tonight either.
Yeah, he had some appendix issues. His mom sent me that, so I feel like that's okay to go public with that. So
he said he could have probably went, but they precautionary.
Yep. Skaggs recovered a fumble. Thank you, Mr. Chris Cole, tuning in. But Skaggs got one of those fumbles. We were wondering about
That's
that
the one
earlier.
I missed.
Yes.
Cat bone.
Yeah.
Greenwood looks sharp, boys. I mean, really, we've had a few turnovers. We had a few penalties or just a bad read or a bad play that stopped us. But nobody has really stepped up and made us change our game plan as of yet, offensively or defensively. Northside, they scored some points against Southside last week. Southside's having their way with Van Buren this week.
Really?
So
who knows, huh?
The balance of power in Fort Smith seems to shift every 6, 7, 8 years. So
to South Fort Smith?
Well, sometimes.
Like,
it's been in South Sebastian County for a long time. I mean, but I can say it, we're homers, right?
We like to call this North Greenwood up here.
Yes, North Greenwood. Where your Letterman church, boys.
Yeah, right in the mall. That's right.
Sebastian County champs.
One more shot at Real Food Company. That's a delicious business out there.
Hey, I went out there one year and got all my sides from there for Thanksgiving.
Really?
I ain't kidding, boys. It was the best Thanksgiving meal I ever had in my life.
Wow.
I know my cousin Lance had his birthday party catered for him. I think maybe his 50th or something, and I ate about 450 pigs in a blanket that Garner made.
450.
Maybe 460.
I believe that.
We're still going to do corn dogs?
Nope. No.
We'll get one. We'll have a cheat night. We'll get one corn.
Don't be an enabler. Tim's dropping weight like crazy. Proud of him. Don't tempt him.
Well, we'll skip dinner.
All right. We'll skip dinner and get a corn
We'll put half the corn dog off and just eat the dog.
He's done that before, too.
Boys, we'll call it a night from Mayo Thompson. We're going to get out of here early. We'll let the traffic kind of get away. Fun night, 49-0.
Yes,
I mean, just the dismantling of the Grizzlies. I can't even sugarcoat it. This was a Greenwoods game from the get-go.
Well, we've seen it the last couple of years at state championship game. You're not going to win very many games when you turn the ball over 5 times.
That's a fact.
No matter how many other plays you got.
That's right.
I mean, that's 5 possessions you don't get back.
That's a great point.
So they're going to have a lot of things that they can build on. They moving the ball a couple times. They had a few things there. I'm going to tell you this Northside, I heard they're young, got a lot of sophomores, juniors going. And Coach made a great point. How many seniors? We got 8 guys back off last year's defense, probably 9 or 10 if you count guys that actually played some. So there's no substitute for Friday Night Lights, and you're going to see some of our young guys on offense just continue to shine. You're going to see number 49 continue to shine as he gets more and more playing time. Like him a lot. Mm-hmm. Plays with a good motor.
Yeah. Well, that's been one of the things we've been fortunate and unfortunate to have kind of a lot of weak teams on our schedules over the last 25 years. Getting a lot of mercy rule wins since they put the mercy rule thing in. So it's gotten a lot of guys playing time that previously just played on Monday nights. And obviously it pays dividends down the road when they get the younger guys in, get them some, like you said, some Friday Night Light action. All right, boys. Well, we'll get stuff loaded up here, and we'll start making our way to Mountain Home tonight.
And maybe be there by kickoff, right?
Oh, my gosh.
It never gets shorter, does it?
We'll be in the land of the Bombers next Friday night.
Just remember, they had to come to Greenwood twice.
That's right. That's true. That's true. And maybe 2 years before that, I think they had to come.
Yeah. They got to earn, the second trip they earned.
There's playoffs. That's right.
Yeah.
So,
but we'll have the broadcast for you 6:30 airtime next Friday night from Mountain Home, Arkansas, and be belly full of barbecue. If anybody has a private Learjet they want to fly us all up there in, we don't mind at all. And so just
we
give
can
us
take
a
our
call.
golf clubs and play a little golf on Saturday.
They got a nice course up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, boys, enjoyed it. Great broadcast tonight. Thank you to Emma and Landon doing our camera work, and Joey Buffkin, as always. Landon on the sidelines.
Some guy named Sean.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And Sean Holland producing and engineering this thing tonight and directing everything. Appreciate it. The live stream, second to none, that the guys put on. Thanks to the Bulldog Foundation for all their help getting us on the air. 49-0. The Bulldogs dismantled the Northside Grizzlies tonight here at Mayo Thompson, and we will call it a night here in Fort Smith. For the Ball Barber, for Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from Mayo Thompson Stadium, Coca-Cola Field, Greenwood 49, Northside 0. Next week at Mountain Home Conference play begins.